Fuck it.
Hello everyone and welcome to D&D 5th edition. I am the Game Master, MisterGriss, joined by Aidan, the Half-Orc Barbarian Sam.
He's AFK.
Oh,
He's muted.
as soon as I started.
Yeah.
Conna playing the Dragonborn monk, Blaz.
He wasn't here.
I'm eating spaghetti.
He's eating spaghetti. Destructore playing the fairy pig.
It's a joke, get it?
What class are
No.
you again? As the fairy.
Rogue.
Yeah. Yes.
Sexual.
Just to make use of the high dexterity.
So you just have two toothpicks as your daggers?
Donk, donk, donk. And Excluded as the human cleric, Nolen.
Hello.
And Mckadow as the human wizard?
Yeah. When can I cast Fireball? When can I blow you all up?
A lot of time 5th level,
Yeah.
maybe 7.
Yeah, I was surprised how, like, late on you get Fireball in Baldur's Gate as well. I was really waiting for it. Fireball is fun. It's iconic. It's an iconic D&D spell.
Lightning bolt. Fireball. Lightning bolt.
Yeah, so last time, you guys, well, not all of you, but Sam, Wizard, and Nolen made your way to this giant pumpkin farm where an old man supposedly had some information about fairies and the Fey realm and the like. You knocked on his door, discovered the old man who should be on the screen now, and he told you that he used to be an adventurer in his younger days, and that he's a warlock that has made a pact with an archfey as his patron, but that he lost contact completely with his archfey patron, and because he's old now, he's not a young adventurer anymore. He asked you guys to travel into the Fey realm through a nearby carnival that seems to be the only way that he knows of to go in and out of the Fey realm, to travel in there and figure out what happened to his patron. And if you make it back with news about what happens to his archfey, he'll reward you with his old adventuring gear that he has collected over the years and a bunch of letters of contacts and deals that people still owe him stuff from his adventuring days, and he will reward you with those as well. While you are talking with this gentleman about this stuff, these arrangements, Pick, the little fairy, is following behind, staying away from the party, but hovering in the tree line, overhearing all this happening. And behind Pick was Blaz all along, following the rest, listening in as well. And you all got a
stalker.
you all got a
Is this an Inception joke?
just somebody following somebody following. But you all got a childhood memory that unlocked upon hearing the name of this archfey of Zybilna. As soon as you heard that name, you unlocked a childhood memory that you previously either didn't have or just forgot about, and you all made a roll what your childhood memory should be, and you got some notes so you can write it down. And
I remember everything. I was abused by my father.
Oh no. And then the nice old pumpkin man invited you in for a drink. I think somebody bought a giant pumpkin from him to take back to their home. I believe that was Sam. And we pretty much left it off there. We also did a bunch of, before you left to the old man, we finished off the festival games in the town. Did some catching the greased pig.
We made a lot of money.
Yeah, money was made. You find yourselves at this man's pumpkin farm. He has asked you to travel to a carnival that is 3 days travel away, where they can potentially take you into the Fey realm, so you can find this man's archfey. And of course
but it's still 3 days away.
Yeah, it's 3 days travel away. And,
No, didn't you say the carnival is gonna come in 3 days?
No.
So I'll have to wait until they come.
No.
We have to go there.
Oh, okay.
The carnival arrives every 8 years, I believe.
Oh, we better get a move on.
And yeah, for you, wizard, you wanted to find out this man because he might know something about fairies. He pretty much told you that his archfey, his patron, would be able to help you.
Yeah, I remember. I remember.
Okay, cool. So you find yourself here at the farm. He invited you in for a drink, something to eat. You're all like refreshed. I guess Sam is rolling a big pumpkin back to his house.
Like a giant snowball, and you're worrying, you know it's going to break at some point, but you're just trying to keep it stable.
So, has everybody agreed to do this?
Yes.
I was there for the very end of last session.
Yes, me and Sam agreed to do this.
Okay, and I agreed. Alrighty. I am going to step up and stand up and say, right, we should just we should go then.
Yeah, we don't got a lot of time. This
Let's go
only
to
happens
Sam's
once
house
in
and pick
8
him up.
years.
So we're going to have Sam's house.
Okay. I'll just bring up the town map. So Blaz, you are lurking around. Are you stealthing? Are you hiding yourself?
I mean, I'm a big red fucking lizard, so I weren't really planning on stealthing. I'll give it a go. Oh, I'll give it the old college try.
Why are you creeping around? Why are you even trying to stealth behind us?
I don't know.
Creep.
And can you change our tokens, Chris?
Monster, he changed us back.
Not
You guys
funny,
actually
baby.
jack shit. Who would have thought the big red lizard good at hiding with trees?
Oh,
I
you're
guess
at
you're
the edge.
flexible.
23, yeah. I was gonna say, if anyone's like passive perception is better than his roll, you see him, but I don't think you're gonna beat a 23 with your passive perception.
mean, I might
Actually.
Wait. I'm gonna take my
Yay,
my bow down.
Oh, what smelly old.
Yeah.
So mean. You spent so long making them, but I'm just like, I like this art style, alright. It makes me feel more fantasy than. Well, just zoom in on Aidan's character. That's all I'm saying. It's just like, let's go on an adventure, guys.
Yeah. Taste is
They've got
subjective.
solar eyes, that's what it is.
I really
That's what
like
it is.
them. I love them more than the drawn art
I
things.
find them such like uncanny valley for me, man, dude.
Yeah, but you know, taste is
oh.
subjective. It's gotta be different
Yeah,
for
exactly.
everyone.
I know, of course. Just explain why I'm like, oh.
I don't really mind how mine looks as long as it gets the point across, really.
What is the point?
My dick!
Ah,
Well, come
so
on,
it looks
guys.
like you walked out of
House.
Berserk or something, to be honest.
Uh,
Alright, let's go.
Yeah, you make your way back to Sam's house. We'll see what Sam wants to do once he comes back from whatever he went to go and do without saying
Yeah.
anything.
Whenever he talks to the thing. Do we see Pick?
Mm,
Because you've literally dragged him right behind us, so I'm just asking.
yeah, he's following, but his his passive stealth is 16, which I think was higher than anyone's passive perception we figured out last
But
time.
is he stealthing?
Yeah.
Well, then he needs
Or
to
is he-
roll
or-
for like an active stealth, but just because he's so small, he's difficult to see. If you're not like actively looking for something, you probably wouldn't spot him.
I know, but I mean, like, is he just following behind us, or is he actually like?
I am just like gently following behind you at a somewhat distance, and I plan to drop in at some point.
All right.
Yeah.
Guess we're just waiting on Aidan. Probably putting his dinner down or getting dinner or something.
Yeah.
Oh, his dinner. Boy, likes his dinner.
It's definitely that time.
I'm going to look around town, Griss, to see if there is a brass brazier.
A brass brazier, okay.
Yes. I need one.
I guess it's a component.
Yes, it's the familiar thing. You need one to do the familiar ritual.
Oh, you need to burn it in a brass brazier.
Ah.
I've been
And then I also need to go buy charcoal as well.
I've been in that exact same situation where I was
I
looking
remember.
for.
I remember.
Ugh.
But we find you one pretty easily, luckily, because Skyrim has those things.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, it's brass, whatever. I was pretty lenient, but I was like, I'm not gonna punish him for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say in this village, since it's like a small village, 45 people, everything is pretty much made out of wood. It's gonna be, it's just
burn their lights in.
Yeah, it's just torches and lanterns and stuff. They don't really have a lot of metalwork braziers.
Fair enough.
Chris.
Do they have a metal worker?
No, the only real craftsperson in town is the
Is
herbalist and the glassblower. Yeah.
Mm.
And I guess there is a cartographer in the town. Somebody that makes maps.
I wonder if he uses brass to like blow his glass. I'll have to ask him. I'm gonna go talk to the lizard man.
Yeah.
To his house. I don't know he's following us,
yeah.
so I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to roleplay that I'm gonna go talk to the lizard man.
Do you know where he lives? Are you asking around?
Sam.
Okay, yeah, Sam would know. And Nolen would know as well.
I'll ask Nolen since he's right here.
Yay.
Do you know where the glass blower lives?
Yeah, just on the other side of town.
Would you mind escorting an old man?
Sure, I'll go with him.
So the moment he shows out my house, Chris, I'm just going to appear like Batman just behind them.
Just in the road.
Right in the nose.
Da-na-na-na. Just do a bit of the Spider-Man theme tunes. Da-na-na-na-na-na.
As you see them approach your workshop and you're following behind, do you like yell out or something like, "Hey, hello there," like anything like that?
I'm gonna wait until they knock on my door.
Okay.
Alright, I'm knocking on your door.
Knock knock.
Can I help you?
Are you
Why
the
are you
glass blower?
talking like that?
Part of me thought, do lizard men have lips? Should I be speaking more snake-like? I don't know. That and I still had a bit of spaghetti in my throat. Yes, that is me.
Ah, yes, I was wondering if you use a brass brazier or any sort of brass burning receptacle in your glass blowing.
As I check my glass blowing kit.
Just goes through all his tools. Is this brass?
Yeah, I think it would be in your workshop. It would be like a big thing to blow the glass in or something. Probably don't, but it's just worth an ask.
Well, pray tell what you need it for?
Yeah, from what I understand, Blaz, from you describing how you do your glass blowing, you mainly use your innate Dragonborn fire breath ability to help you you in your glass blowing, right?
Yeah, I don't put out full blast, so it doesn't really use the charge. I do it enough for it to melt, well, to melt the glass, well, the sand into glass and that, but not strong enough for it to actually like do damage to people.
Okay, so your workshop, your like setup, does it have like big intricate like? It wouldn't really be machinery, but you know, like tools and stuff.
It's still got the basic like glass blowing tools and that, like tongs, fucking the blowy the blowy tube and that. Like it's got all that. It's just like I a lot of time I just use my breath to like better hone it. Like it's still got all the basic stuff there in case someone else came in and needed to do shit as well.
Cool.
But yeah, I've got the basic shit there for if other people had to come in.
Okay, yeah, just to get like a picture of like what your tool shop looks like, your workshop.
I might be upgrading it in the future as well. When I or if I learn new stuff. I mean, with that knowledge, yes, I guess, but you know, it's in my workshop.
Yeah, you can have some like brass tools for sure.
I was wondering if I could possibly use it for an hour. See, it's for a spell. It allows me to summon a companion. Have you ever heard of the spell Find Familiar?
No.
I pull out my book. Do you know how to read? Is magic a different language in this quiz?
I mean,
I
understand.
think
I understand
It is, yeah.
magic.
You understand magic? Yes. Well, it's this spell here as I point to it, but you'll see that even if you can read magic, my handwriting is shit.
Hmm.
Oh, this looks more draconic.
I've been told that before.
Yeah. Going through the
I mean-
built-in languages, there's not like a magic language, but I guess it's your tome. It can be written in whatever you want.
It's written
but I
in
think
Draconic.
it's a different
Conna
language.
is actually was joking around there, but it's
I wasn't
written in
joking,
Draconic.
but I looked it up. Like, draconic is the closest thing to the guttural basics of magic.
I think I can read
It's one
Draconic,
of
so
my
can I read
languages,
this
so
book?
I just wrote everything in Draconic.
Yeah, as I say, I actually looked that up when I was looking at the languages, and
I
it's
didn't know
pretty
that.
much,
I
yeah,
just have Draconic, so I just said, I was like, yeah, it's all in Draconic.
yeah. A lot of, well, draconic's the closest thing to, like, just basic magic. That's why a lot of it's all guttural and fucking that.
Okay.
So
But
can I
yeah.
read your book and learn it?
No.
Damn it.
You can read it, but you won't be able to do it.
I'm back.
Okay, I get the gist of this. As I'm looking, it won't
I would
use
like
up.
to I would like to
my
purchase
breath.
some charcoal off you as well from you, if you have some.
I mean, yeah, if you want to just, I don't know, get a tree and I'll breathe fire at it or whatever.
That would work.
It's sure. I'll just give you charcoal. Like, I can make that very easily.
Oh, thank you.
I won't even charge him, Chris, because yeah, again, like I said, it's a very easy process for me to cook wood, essentially.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
put
Oh, you're very kind. What's your name?
you put wood and wood in the furnace, and you get coal.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you, it kind of changes every day with how I'm feeling. Just call me Blaz.
Wizard. And I extend a hand.
I will also put the hand out to shake it.
I appreciate your assistance.
It wasn't particularly a hard thing to do.
Oh, I remember you. Sorry, I had a lot to drink that other night. You were the one that I asked if it was an adventurer.
Yes,
Hmm.
that is correct.
Your abilities would be quite useful. We're looking into a quest for the old pumpkin farmer guy outside town. I pointed to the direction where he lives. And he's looking for us to go over to a carnival a few things over. I don't suppose you'd be willing to come with us? We're looking for some muscle. Perhaps you could get some supplies. Apparently it's a big carnival, only happens every 8 years. Might be worth a look in. Learn some new techniques or something.
I think you are correct in that assumption.
And you look like you could handle yourself. As I look up and down your fucking height.
Yeah. I will look at. I'll just look at the person next to us as well.
Yes.
So, are you going as well?
Yes. I mean, come on, it's an adventure. Don't you get like bored staying here doing nothing?
Is the
I know I
fisherman
do.
also going?
Ah, fuck! I slap him.
Fucking.
I swing at whatever makes a noise.
Yeah, he startles me, so a little bit of fire comes out like.
The little fairy just outside of the window, I suppose.
Do you want to come in?
Oh, it's the wee pixie one.
I might as well just go through the window.
Well, as I say, the door was never closed.
And yeah, Sam, while you were away getting your food or whatever, you were rolling a giant pumpkin to your house.
Yay!
We helped you bring it back, and then we went over to the glass doors. I asked you to come with us, but we weren't sure if you'd come with us or if you wanted to talk to your roommate about the adventure.
I talked
Or
to my
if you
roommate.
just have a quickie with her before you leave.
Is the fisherman going as well?
Yes.
I'd rather
He
you
should be
both-
here, but wait. Like, wait for him, I think.
Okay.
I'd rather you both not die, because that's more roles that I might have to take on in this town. So I guess I should probably go with you.
Hooray! The more the merrier.
Yeah. So before
Let's get the horse too.
yeah, before Sam shows up at the glassblower's place, I'm quickly gonna do him talking to his roommate.
Yeah.
Is it just gonna be him trying to fuck her for like?
Him trying to fuck me.
While you have that
time.
discussion, I'm going to go to his brazier and start my ritual. Brrr.
Ah, yeah, it's an hour.
1 hour.
Why have I got so much fucking silver?
But then I have a familiar until it dies or I replace it. Well, actually, if you replace it, it just changes form, apparently.
For some reason, Sam's house is a bit laggy compared to the other ones. I guess
It is.
I think it's just the
Shitty
animated
house.
chairs. I think that's all
Chris,
it
can I
is.
have a quick question? If I get a parchment, can I write some holy text on it so that I can use it for a spell?
Asking me?
No, not really. You only have your like prepared or not prepared stuff as the cleric. You can only cast what's like prepared. You can never.
No, but like one of the spells needs a component, a small parchment with a bit of a holy text written on it. Can I write the holy text, or do I need like a high priest or something?
Does it cost money?
No.
Yeah, do you have a component pouch?
Mm,
No?
I don't think I do.
No, but you
Oh,
have
I
your
a priest pouch.
you have your holy symbol, which counts as a focus, which also allows you to use spells without having.
Yeah, but if
You can already have
isn't
it.
if it needs consumption, the focus doesn't work, right?
If it has a monetary value. So if it says like this amount of gold worth of, I don't know, sand or something, then you can't use your focus for it. But anything else you can.
I thought if it also consumes it, I can't use it.
Stuff that has a monetary value will always get consumed.
A lot of time it'll say, like, it'll be like, oh, a diamond worth 50 gold, or fucking. It'll
10 gold
specify in
pieces
this
worth of
spell.
charcoal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
But yeah,
just thought
for
if it consumes
roleplay
that, then
purposes, since you are a cleric, you can absolutely write your own holy texts.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's got the oath of throwing it back. Now we're in trouble.
But yeah,
Roleplay it on the world map, I don't know.
Sam, you went back home
Yeah.
with a big, massive pumpkin. You've met the old man who asked you to go on a quest for him to get some adventurer gear as a reward. You've come back home. Luna is just here hanging out in the house. What do you want to talk to her about?
I guess I'll tell her I'm going on an adventure.
Okay, then tell her. Yeah,
He's going to adventure a bank.
You come home, you walk into your house, you see that Luna is just relaxing in one of the chairs, enjoying like a drink at the table. She just looks at you as you enter the house, but doesn't immediately say anything, no like greeting or anything. Just gives you like a little nod. Says like, "Welcome back."
Hello, Luna. I've got some news. I'm going to go on an adventure.
An adventure.
Yeah, for the pumpkin farmer.
Oh. Will you be gone for a while?
I don't know. Maybe.
Man, she's gonna fuck everybody in town while you're gone.
At
Hey.
least a week.
I see. Well,
At least.
good luck on your adventure. Are you getting paid for this?
I think so. Do you want to come?
Oh,
What is it with you and wanting a female companion you can have sex with on the road all the time?
where are you going? Where are we heading?
He's a man.
To a couple of towns over to a festival. A festival?
carnival, but you know, it's...
Carnival.
Ah, I see. That could be fun. When are we leaving?
Soon. We're leaving with the wizard. Nolen and the red pixie.
You don't know-
Right, that's
You
like.
don't know that.
You don't know that yet.
Yeah.
Are we in Nolen? We're leaving with Nolen and the wizard.
Ah, I see. Well, I'll start packing up some travel supplies. How far away is this carnival?
3 days.
3 days away.
Ah, I see. I'll pack my tent then.
Not 10-10.
My tent then.
Must be Naruto.
Well, I'll start getting ready. Once you're ready to go, just come and pick me up. I'll tag along. I'll be the NPC that GM can play as in fights.
Yep.
Doesn't that mean you'll be fighting with yourself, Chris?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna cook up some of this pumpkin. And then.
Oh, you bought a
take it to
pumpkin at the pumpkin farm?
Yeah. Oh, and our reward for doing it is to get some gear and a big pumpkin.
Oh, very nice. I've heard rumors that the old man from the pumpkin farm used to be a great adventurer back in his day. So I'm sure he's hoarding some valuable items.
Yeah.
Let's go kill him. No.
Whoa.
she just turns like all Celtic on you.
So we maybe bring in the nets for the evening and then see what we can get, and then we can go out and take them with us for supplies.
Okay, we'll do. You think we'll be leaving today?
I think so. Well, I don't know.
Okay, I'll start getting ready. And what is Sam gonna do while she is gonna start preparing her travel bags?
Grab half of the pumpkin and make a big pumpkin pie.
Okay, so you wanna do some cooking? You can do me a dexterity roll. Most crafting rolls of dexterity, unless the situation calls for a different roll. Do you have proficiency with cooking tools?
I do not know. I don't think so.
Okay. A 7. Okay, yeah, you start chopping up the massive pumpkin. This is gonna take you a while. So, yeah, an hour of chopping up the pumpkin. You rolled a 7, so not great. It's not gonna be the best meal. It's still gonna be edible, but it's not the best thing you've ever made. So what are you making out of this pumpkin? Some soup? Some like the meat of the pumpkin? The flesh, I guess?
Pumpkin pie.
Oh, just a pumpkin pie? I mean, these were giant pumpkins. Are you making a giant pumpkin pie?
Well, I'm gonna make one small one for myself, and then one big one for the village.
Big pie for everyone. Okay, cool.
So I'm technically making 2. So does that mean I need to make another?
No.
Damn it!
You don't get a second chance.
I'm making 2.
That roll encompasses both.
Ooh, dog shit. You burnt the fucker. You burnt it!
Okay,
You accidentally cook your roommate.
Yeah, into the pie.
How is it hot on the outside but frozen in the middle? How the fuck does that work?
Like a microwave.
Don't ask too much questions. You're getting free meals.
Yeah.
You'll give me food poisoning. I don't want to fucking eat that shit.
So to cost your
You don't know it's poison.
to make your find familiar, you gotta spend 10 gold, right? Worth on like stuff.
I need 10 gold's worth of charcoal.
Yeah.
Luckily, I've got a fire-breathing Dragonborn.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why I was asking to buy charcoal. I was going to buy it, but I guess 10 gold. If you tried to come, I was going to 10 gold, but he was like, I can make it. And then you let him make it. I'm like, okay.
Yep. He
Everything else
didn't say
is
anything
in the
about
pouch.
it. That's why I was like,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know rules as written. I think according to the actual rules, you still have to pay the 10 gold regardless, because that's kind of like, that is the requirement for the spells. That's why some spells cost money, so you won't be able to do them without paying money.
I'll say it's the value of it. So you'd like 10 gold worth of charcoal. But if you're getting it free, you still can do the spell. It's just pretty much the amount that you would get for that bit of charcoal. A lot of time.
Okay.
Because obviously
I don't know how much charcoal is, but I assume 10 gold worth of charcoal is a lot of charcoal.
It's in the player's handbook. I think it's like... Yeah, I'll say it's a fair bit, but yeah, again...
But it's like... But it's everything, it is everything together. It's the charcoal, the incense, the herbs, they all fall in the 10 gold category. You're pretty much buying like a 10 gold worth package of stuff to do your spell.
Yeah, so depending on what other stuff he needs to get, he'd probably get like, depending on how much charcoal I give him, he'd get a discount on the rest, because I'm already giving him a big part of it. So what is it? It's charcoal, incense, and what was the other thing?
And herbs. So you have the charcoal.
30 to 40% away from that, I guess?
Yeah, you have the charcoal.
35.
Where are you gonna get the incense and the herbs?
I've got a priest standing next to me.
Hmm.
He's definitely gonna have incense in that pouch of his.
Yeah.
And the herbs, trees. Oh, well, actually, I might actually have that in component pouch, actually. I think that actually might be...
Well, yeah, like, rules-wise, the component pouch, it never, like, specifies what's in the component pouch. The idea is that you can use the component pouch for the stuff that doesn't require money. Since this one requires money, the herbs for the spell are never gonna be in your component pouch.
Okay, then I will go... You said there's a herbalist, didn't you?
Yes. That is what I was trying to get at.
Yeah, you want us to speak to the herbalist, we get it. You want every other just choo-choo, let's go train, choo-choo.
Chris, that was perfect explaining of a component pouch, pretty much.
Yeah, the component pouch is...
It don't cost money.
Yeah, the component pouch is purposely vague on what's, like, in it. Pretty much, like, if it costs money, it's not in there. If it doesn't cost money, it's in there.
BRB.
But yeah, to keep it simple, pretty much for the charcoal got provided to you by Blaz, the glassblower, the incense by the Cleric. So I'm gonna say normally it is 10 gold for the spell, but you got 2 out of the 3 recipes for free from friends, from people nearby that can like provide you with it.
Off.
So for the 70% off. For the herbs, I'm just gonna have you 70% off. I guess 3 gold for the herbs for your spell.
Alright, there's 30 silver.
Yeah, and the herbalist lady, if you go and meet her, is this lady. Just if you wanna see her, Moint.
Oh, I remember her.
Hover by anyone. Boop. There you go. And the herbalist shop is, like you imagine a herbalist shop, looking like a completely wooden shack filled with like planters and growing pots, flower pots and that kind of stuff. Just plants, herbs, vegetables growing everywhere, like the green like plants that grow on the walls. I can't think of the name of it now. Ivy, yeah. Just a very like nature-like area as you walk into the shop. Like different smells like assail your senses. You greet her, you ask her for these like herbs. She gives you the herbs you need for 3 gold. You just put down the money and you've got your stuff. You just make your way back to the glassblower shop.
Yeah, I need to do this quickly so we're not losing light.
Yeah. It's still like a little bit before noon, so there's still like half a day ahead.
Yeah.
Aidan is gone again, so at some point he'll meet up with you with his pumpkin pies.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pretty much let the people at the brothel in know that I'm not going to be around. So if someone could just like check on the shop now and then, just make sure it's okay.
Yeah, it's a very like small population village, tight knit. Everybody knows everyone, so they'll keep an eye on your house and your stuff while you're gone.
Actually.
Do you lock up if you leave this place? Does your house have like a lockable door?
It does, but I'll just give the spare key to who was I talking to? My bestie at the brothel. Who the fuck was I talking to last time? What was her name again?
Your bestie? I don't remember.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember what her name was. I was speaking to her when I gave her the order for the glass. But it's been a while since last time.
It was the herbalist lady put in an order with you for glass for her potion bottles and stuff, and the actual owner of the brothel with the white fluffy hair talked to you about the order of glass and stuff for the bar. That's what I remember.
Yeah, obviously let them both know, and then I'll get the herbalist my second key to my house.
Okay, cool.
We've got a good working relationship.
Yeah, so
I give her glass, she gives me money.
You're all doing your stuff, preparing spells, preparing food. Is there anything Nolen would like to do to prepare for the journey ahead? Do you have like camping? Do all of you have camping stuff? Like, are you taking like a bedroll and stuff? Because it's 3 days travel. I imagine you're gonna sleep at some point.
I'm taking one of the fingers from the glove I got.
I have a blanket in my piece bag, so I don't know if that like counts for camping.
You've got what that you don't know if it counts for camping?
Blanket. A
blanket? I mean, yeah, you can just sleep with a blanket. I'm not gonna stop you.
Mckadow, you only needed like 1 block of essence, right?
Yeah, I just need some essence.
Just let me remove one from my sheet.
Incense. Like,
incense.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
I'll just stay with the wizard.
Oh, I didn't know I had that. That's wonderful.
Some stuff to my storage.
You're back. You're making your pumpkin pie. Eventually, do you head towards the others at Blaz his glass shop as well?
Blaz his glass.
Yes. Just
remember, your ass is blast.
Carry a pie with you. Also, for you, do you have camping stuff?
I do.
I've got a question. Okay. How are you holding said pie?
Well, I'm gonna bring. It won't be the biggest ones. Do you know? Yeah, fuck it.
No, that ain't my question. I'm asking, how are you holding it?
With 2 hands, like holding it with like.
That's it, Chris. Give fire damage.
Trying to think of how big pie. Do you know? It'll be a normal sized pie.
How big pie?
So I'll hold it with 1 hand.
How big pie?
On my left hand.
Okay, you holding it on the
I'd
bottom
let
or
it
at the
cool
side?
down before taking it out.
There you go. That's the answer I fucking wanted. If you was gonna walk over it with you just getting out of the oven, I was going to be like Chris, make him take fire damage.
In the glass workshop, Wizard is doing his spell in this like brass brazier fireplace, putting some incense, charcoal, and herbs in there. Eventually, a familiar materializes. What familiar are you choosing?
I summon York the cat.
Oh, a cat.
Oh, no,
nice.
Oh, that's sweet. You're putting your boy in the game.
Yeah, I'm sending you a token right now.
It's gonna be terrible when he dies.
Well, you can just resummon him.
Chris.
Yeah.
Is there somebody who would sell a bedroll?
That's a nice token.
Thanks.
We decided on like stores for this town. There is a scribe, a cartographer, a dried meats / hunter place, and the herbalist shop, and then like fishing places. I would say the like.
Sorry, go ahead.
I would say the like the. Oh, there is a general store. Yeah, I would say at the general store they definitely sell like bedrolls and stuff.
Alright.
If anyone watches in the future, I absolutely like know that owl and stuff is the better thing. Always pick a flying familiar, but I want a cat.
Yeah. The raven is apparently really good because it can like blind enemies, and blind is
But
pretty
owl is
nasty in
better.
this.
Does cat get night vision?
I don't know. I
Configure.
just picked cat because I wanted to put the orc in the game because it'd be funny.
Yeah, but I
Configure.
feel like cats do have night vision like IRL, don't they?
Configure ownership. Mckadow is the owner. There we go. It's like a little cat token sheet now in the party.
Constantly on my shoulder.
Yeah, I haven't changed. It's just the default token for now. I'll change it later on.
Yeah.
It's got I've put in that it automatically gives like pronouns to the NPC so I can keep them separate, and it named it Jealous Cat.
It has dark vision, blind sight, tremor sense, true sight, 0 units face special. Whatever
Does
that
your
means.
familiar stays unless you unsummon it, right, or it gets killed?
Unless I dismiss it or I change it. Like if I do another ritual, I can like literally change it into a different creature.
Okay. Is it
So it
York
can
with
become an
a
owl.
J or with a Y?
Why?
Y-O-R-K, right?
Yeah, like deadly premonition.
Yeah.
Nice. And I throw him into the brazier.
Oh.
Back whence
Is
you
that
came,
him right
demon.
here?
Yeah, that's his token for now.
Sweet. You're gonna be an owl in the future.
Oh.
Whenever I need.
Who?
Ooh.
You.
Well, I'm ready to go, and it looks like Sam's got a big pie.
Yeah, you all meet up together. Sam has the pie. Blaz, you see that Wizard has used your equipment in his shop to summon a cat out of the Inmaterium. Well, that's 40k, but you know, out of not reality.
The ether.
The Ether, yeah.
The weave.
Pick, what are you doing while all
Ah.
this is transpiring? Are you just fluttering about outside?
Inside.
Oh yeah, you're with them now. Okay, cool. Yeah, so you're all together. Is there anything you would still like to discuss amongst each other? Any travel equipment you want to go and buy? Stuff like that?
I probably do need bedding stuff. Let me see.
Can we buy a rope?
Rope? Yes.
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure I can just like sleep on the ground. I'm good.
Yeah.
If it gets, if I'm too uncomfortable, I can always
I don't
make
want
an
a tent.
induction prep.
But I wouldn't mind a blanket or a bedroll.
Do you know
I'll
what?
buy one.
I mean, if it comes to it, if I get cold, I can always make a fire.
Okay, so do you head to the
Wow.
general store together to see what they have on offer there? Like it is pretty much the building across the street from Blaz's place. Like it's just across
Yeah,
his
I'm
house.
Wait for me to do the ritual.
I'm waiting for people to leave my house so I can lock up and then go tell the people that I'm leaving.
Yeah, you have done the ritual. The cat has materialized. York is with you now. An hour has passed. I skipped an hour forward on the time thing as well. It was 9. Now it is 10. And Sam, you have made your pie. You have approached the others with the pie. Once your ritual is complete, do you just leave and let Blaz lock down the shop?
Well, he's kind of rudely, like, kind of shuffle us out, so yeah.
Come on, come on. Just like pushing you.
Yeah, I didn't realise that you'd be doing it in my house magic, but okay. I should
I
have
needed
asked.
to use it for an hour. I thought I was
Yeah,
pretty clear.
yeah, that was my bad. I should have asked for
I mean, did
more,
you want me to pick up the brazier and take it outside? Like, it's pretty heavy.
No. That's again, that's for future knowledge. It's just there we go. Lock up.
Yeah, I think it's pretty
Right.
impressive. Some of the cat.
It was. It was also a bit terrifying. I'm gonna go tell the others to look after my house while I'm gone.
So, what did you think of my pumpkin pie?
I haven't tried it. We just
Yeah,
left
you
his house.
literally just showed
Oh,
up.
okay.
You're walking over with the pie. What do you think
Yeah,
about
that's
pie?
right. Do you mean like? Do you
It
mean
looks
how
okay?
it looked, or? Because I'm not gonna lie. Should I do a perception, Chris, to see how the pie actually looks?
To see how good his pie is.
Yeah, to see how good his pie actually looks. Or I'll do an investigation if you want. Fucking.
Sure.
Can I finger his pie?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna take a finger
Put
in
a
the pie
finger
and
in
see if
there.
it's any good.
That's not
Is it warm and tight, moist?
Yeah, feels pretty good.
Nice.
Do I get
That's
advantage
not
on
berserker pussy
inspecting? Do I have advantage in inspecting this pie, Griss?
Sure, you can give yourself advantage because everybody is like on the spy now.
No. Get in there, York. No.
Lol.
How does the pie look, Griss? From that 7 that he got.
You rolled a 16. It's an okay pie, below average, definitely.
Something wrong with it.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's like
it's
like the kind.
upset your stomach a little bit.
Yeah, it's a kind of pie that anyone can make. You don't need to be like a specifically good cook for this or anything. It's just average, mediocre.
You watched it. You watch if he would have got below a 5, it would have given you food poisoning.
Chris, do we choose the
Give you
appearance of
diarrhea.
our... I know we changed what it is. Do we choose the appearance as well as of our animals?
I think so. Well, you know, like if you summon a raven, it's gonna be a raven, but it can be like a raven
Yeah.
with white specks on the wings or whatever. That's
I was just
completely up to
thinking-
you.
Because of what you did last time, what if this looks exactly like the pet that I was reunited with by the Fae, the Sylvania? I got the... When you were a small child, a woman matching her description helped you reunite you with a lost pet. She unlocked
Oh,
that memory, so I summoned it here.
okay,
But,
yeah.
I think that works nicely.
Yeah, that ties in really well. So your memory is of York, which allowed you to summon York.
Yeah. It allowed me to remember him. Because my memories are fucked. They're all over the place.
Okay, cool. So
How often do you think York's going to try to eat Pick? He must look like a little bug.
Constantly.
Yeah. Just constantly trying to, like, grab him.
we'll find out.
I'll just cut his insides out if he eats me.
I mean, wouldn't you be dead if he eats you?
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna eat you alive, is he?
He's not drags.
It's alright. Once he draws first blood, then it's, you know, it's all culture.
If you murder me, I swear to God, I'll kill you. Alright, let's go.
Yeah, so is anybody heading to the general store?
Me and Nolen are. I don't know about the rest.
Cool.
I'd like to go back home.
Okay.
You just left there.
Yeah, I just thought something that I can get.
Your pie?
No, I have a bigger pie at home.
Oh,
It's just
dear God.
a way bigger pie. See,
Oh.
remember that pumpkin that I rolled?
Yes.
Half of it is cooked.
Oh.
Are you
The
sure?
pie only looks half cooked.
Mm.
I can put it in for some more.
That would be good. To the general store then. He's not here. Get Sam out of here.
Goodbye, Sam. Let's go back home.
I have a question before
Ling,
you
ling.
go in.
A little bell wrinkles as you open the door. You see
Good evening.
you see a lady, a half elf behind the counter. Welcome. Good midday.
Midday.
Good afternoon.
Yes, good midday.
Welcome. What brings you to the shop today? Just browsing, planning a grand adventure.
Exactly. I'm just looking for stuff for camping.
Ah. Well,
Oh, she's got beans. Mm.
oh yeah. So, wizard,
Oh, we need one of those. I point right to the cake.
Nolen. I think if this works how I think it works, if you double click on her token now, you should be able to open her sheet, and in the inventory she has a whole
Snap.
bunch of stuff, and she counts as a merchant. You should be able to buy
see it.
directly from her.
Give me a bedroll. Buy one.
Hmm.
Nice, worked. Bedrolls of gold? Damn. Oh,
Yeah,
a
it
whistle.
should
I
should
bought
say
that
like the
whistle.
price and stuff. Yeah, just put random general store stuff in her inventory. You can buy any of this except for the common clothes that is actually her item, but I can't put her items separate from the store.
Can we buy her clothes?
The clothes that she's wearing. How much for what you're wearing?
That's called bartering.
Yes, bedroll, rope, a whistle, all good adventuring stuff. Do I mind asking what kind of adventure you're going on?
You know that pumpkin farmer, the one that sells huge pumpkins on the outskirts of the village?
Ah, yes. I haven't seen him in a long time. He tends to stick to himself.
Oh yeah, we were just walking, checking on him. He needs us to go to a festival to check up on old friend Viz.
Ah, a festival. Sounds like fun.
Yeah, but we already had our fun yesterday.
Yes, you collected quite a bit of badges, you and your friend here, the wizard.
Yes, his name is Wizard.
Ah. Truly, is that your real name or a nickname?
I saw him down at by 14 gold and I buy a bunch of items. That's my real name.
Ah, I see. What an uncommon name, but fitting for what you look like. You look like a wizard, I guess, is what she's saying. Judge a book by its cover much. Yeah, she starts.
I take the gold back and then I start counting out the silver.
Oh, you're one of them.
I want to travel light. Get 19 gold back. Let's see, so that'd be 28 gold, and then it would be 9 silver. All right.
I've got an abacus in the back if you wanna use it for counting. That's what an abacus is, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know. I could do it in my head. I know it's a rare feat, but us wizards need to be able to use our brains. Speaking of dulling the senses, though, is that cake for sale?
The cake.
What about her booty?
Keg. Like,
the keg.
The barrel.
The barrel, yeah.
Is that a barrel of alcohol?
It is more for the customers. I can provide them with a drink, but I buy them from the brothel. I'm willing to part with one. I'll replace it with one from the brothel.
Problem is carrying it. Why am I at the brothel? I must accidentally clicked.
Yeah, we can't carry that wizard.
Does
I'm not sure
anyone
what you're planning.
around here have a cart?
Not really, no, not that I'm aware of. Traders from outside of the village come into the village bringing their own wagons and carts to buy up our local exports, so to say, from the village, mainly fruit and fish. And I get some of their goodies imported here for my general store.
Chris, roughly how heavy does that keg look in pounds?
In pounds, it weighs 70. In like whatever the weight is in your inventory, that's pounds, okay. I think, LBS.
Yeah. Trying to find out something I have last 1 hour. I have to keep recasting it, but only move it for 2 hours. Got floating disk, you see, but only lasts an hour, I think. Fuck it. I'll just buy some alcohol. Does she have alcohol for sale?
Sure. Should see us like the setup.
I will buy whiskey if she has it.
Oh no, just she just has the ale from the keg. No whiskey like in the tavern.
I shall go to the tavern before we leave. Thank you anyway.
No problem. Be safe on your adventures. If you find any interesting goodies you would like to to trade when you come back from your adventure, make sure to visit my shop. I'm always willing to buy up interesting trinkets and the like.
What about this multicolored disc?
What is it?
I don't know. I believe I won it in the pie eating contest.
Oh, is it one of the random, like, the 100 trinkets you got?
Yeah. I got a multicolored disc that I won in a pie eating contest. That's what it says.
Ah, okay. Sure, I'll take it. How much do you want for it?
What's this made out of, Chris?
You don't know. It's like I imagine it's like a almost like the underside of a CD, like multicolored, like rainbow, like with the sunlight if you move it around. So it's some sort of metal, but you're not familiar with it.
Oh. Maybe I should keep this then. Let's have 5 gold and see how she reacts.
Oh, 5 gold is a bit much. I don't even really know what it is. I'll give you a gold for it.
No, I'll keep it then. Thank you very much.
Okay.
I got a petrified mouse.
Oh, good for you.
I'm done with
I
my
wonder
shop.
if I can give it to the cat he summoned.
Blaz, are you buying something as well here?
Petrified, but you can probably play with it.
No. I look at the money that I've got and I'm like, no.
Yeah. You've got quite a bit of silver.
I do. I'm assuming. Can I get it changed here?
Yeah.
Do I need to go to
Yeah.
Just give her
advance?
some gold and silver.
You can change it here if you want to. If you hit the money stack thing above your money on your sheet, convert all currency. It should like auto convert it to the highest one, so you have the least amount of coins.
Convert all currencies to the highest point. To reduce the amount of coins carried by the character. Be warned that this action cannot be undone.
Yeah, once you do it, you can't undo it.
Oh my god!
Yeah, so I just made it all in gold. Oh, and platinum. You have 2 PP.
Oh. I don't remember what platinum is. It's 10 gold.
Yeah,
isn't
10
it?
is across
Yeah.
the board.
Okay, good.
I have 2 platinum and 8 gold,
Yeah.
technically.
So
Thank
see,
you, gold.
you put down your pouch. She gets her abacus out to do some quick math. She puts down 2 platinum bars and 6 gold pennies.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, sadly, no bank nearby, so the local shops will be your the easiest way of converting your money if you have a lot of coin. And just out of roleplay for you guys, I was curious about it earlier today, so I looked it up. A D&D pouch, according to its like weight rules, can apparently hold 300 coins in total.
Okay.
Alright.
No.
I guess I'll buy a pouch then.
Oh, do you not have a little pouch? I
don't
thought I
believe
gave
I served one.
I thought I gave everybody one for the start.
Oh, I did. Yeah, there it is. Neat.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna give everybody a pouch at the start so that they don't have their money just loose in their pockets. Yeah. So that is, I think for future reference, that is how I'm gonna do the shops, like create like a shop NPC that you can interact with and trade. But obviously, like you just did now, if there's anything not on the list, we can always like discuss it if it's available or not. You guys, is that everything?
How are you
Do you have
supposed
a
to add the
dragon
gold to
killing
the
weapon?
pouch?
Sorry?
Pardon?
I'm joking.
I might pop,
look at him as he says that. Just
You said that you can ask for something to start the list.
Okay.
Let's give me a weapon that kills a dragon, please, or a god. That'd
Yeah.
be great, thank you.
I might pop back to my place and tidy up a bit before heading out.
Okay, cool.
yeah, that is a good thing. Do you have a dragon killing weapon?
Sadly, no. Not a lot
Called a
of
gun.
dragons in this region. It's called a gun.
No, we need to find a good inventor for that.
Here's Matt Mercer. We'll go find him. Let's go. I'll be right back. I'm just going to use the bathroom.
Yeah, I'll just go. Just to let you know, I'm gonna be gone for a while, so as you can guess, I'm going with them to make sure our friendly fisherman and the our fellow here doesn't die.
I see. Well, good thing I stocked up on your glasswares then. You won't be able to deliver for a while.
If it comes to it and you need more, I've made some extras. That's what I did last night while I was contemplating this. That's why I went home early. Just feel free to take what you need.
Oh, that's so.
And obviously,
That's so thoughtful of you, Blaz. You lizard folk are always so kind.
she did a racism. I mean, I'm not a lizard folk, but you know, I appreciate the sentiment.
Oh, excuse me. And you see that she's getting like a little bit of a nosebleed as she like dips it off.
Oh my. But I always appreciate your kindness.
No problem. Hopefully, your adventures are safe and bring you many good fortune on your travels and all that.
I hope so too. Who knows? Maybe if everything goes well, I'll bring you something back.
Ah,
You know, if I don't die.
oh. Well, adventures are dangerous. I'll make sure to tell my fiancée that you're out of town.
Yes. I'll also bring them something as well. Goodbye.
Bye.
Chris, can we add like gold to our pouches?
The gold is just like on your sheet, like at the top in the inventory. There's no like, as far as I can tell, there's no physical item for gold in this to drag into your pouch. But I can probably make an item that is just a gold coin if you would like that for the future.
Because I think I can move gold to my like priest pack, but I can't move it to my pouch.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the pouch is like the default pouch. The priest pack is from like a module I grabbed that comes with like the adventurous pack, priest pack and stuff like that, so they might work a bit different. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I'll put all my gold in there then, I guess.
The pouch does have, if I open the pouch, look at the editing, it does have like a platinum, gold, electrum, silver and copper menu in it for me in details. I don't know if you see that as well.
No, I don't.
Okay. Might be like a GM vision thing. But yeah, just keep your money at the top of your like inventory for how much you have and stuff like that. The pouch is for a roleplay that you have something to like carry it in.
Well, roleplay in this role-playing game, Chris.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. So, Pick, you go back home to like clean up a bit. You are.
I'm also going to just like cover the entrance to my home so no one finds it real quick. You know.
Okay. Yeah. Make me a deception with advantage.
Can I re-roll that?
A 5 and a 2. You put some like leaves and bushes and stuff around your tree house. You look at it from a distance and you're like, yeah, that looks hidden to you.
It's an angle thing.
Yeah.
I mean, even so, it's unlikely anyone would be able to reach up there.
Yeah.
Oh well.
As far as you're aware, none of the local villagers have like been to your tree house in this forest. They know that you keep coming from this forest, but they don't exactly know from where.
Right. I've got to go.
Okay.
As always, it's a pleasure. Love you all.
Yeah.
Bye.
Shall I just keep moving Blaz along with the others? If, you know, something along the road or anything like that happens, would Blaz participate?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, feel free to use my one dragon breath that I've got.
Okay.
And my fists and my weapons. You know, just try not get killed.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Good night, all.
Good night.
Right.
Good night.
Okay, you've got your stuff. You are prepared for travel. You've got food. You've locked up your places. You each have like a key to your own house and stuff like that. Like, what are you gonna do now?
Can I get something from my house?
Yeah, you go back home. What are you grabbing?
Do you know how I got a hammock in the back
Yeah.
of my house? Can I grab that?
Sure.
Like untie it and then so I can hang up on a tree or something like that.
Yeah. I'm just gonna count it as a bedroll.
Oh, I've already got a bedroll, so can I put another one in?
Yeah, you can make like that. You have 2 bedrolls now, I guess. But one is like you can hang it up.
Shit. How do I?
There should be like a quantity option.
Oh, that's 12.
12 bedrolls.
Nope. So that back. Drag that back in. Come on, get back in there.
Ration.
Alright, do I need to just go like... Oh, okay, it's in.
Yeah, I should just say a number between brackets if it's more than 1 next to it.
Yeah, I've done it.
Okay, cool. When you return back home, Luna has done what she said she was gonna do, like check the netting. She has recovered 6 rations worth of fish from the netting. She keeps 3 for herself and gives you 3 rations, Sam.
Okay, I'll add that to my fishing rations. Give him in. So how much did she give me?
3.
3.
And a ration is lasts a day, so you only really need 1 ration a day.
Okay. So, because I've kept all my fishing rations separate,
Okay.
and I've used 2 before, because didn't I get 3 last time? When
Yeah.
I fished over day. So I've got 4 now. Including the 3 that I just got.
What is the thing called in this? To create fire for like a torch and stuff. It's not a match, right?
I got a mess kit.
Tinderbox?
Tinderbox, that's what I was thinking of.
This tin box contains a cup and a simple. Oh, okay.
Yeah, mess kit is a mess kit for like food and stuff.
I can't get out of this. What the fuck? There we go. Oh, I have a tinderbox as well.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you've got your stuff. You're set up. When you are ready, you can start leaving town.
Alright, we'll leave it.
Let's go.
I've got one thing. I need help.
Oh,
Remember
help
that big
with what?
pumpkin pie?
now you get.
I need help taking it to the bottle.
Alright.
Alright.
I'll tell them to cook it a little bit more.
I'll buy a bottle of whiskey when I'm there.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna group you guys up so I can like copy and paste the group for future maps. Gonna put big there for a second as well. Control C. There we go. Grabbed everyone. Yeah. So you meet up. You carry the big pumpkin pie together to the drunken ferry. When you're there, Adol, the the owner with the white fluffy hair, this lady, like, greets you. Ah, welcome back. I see that the competition winners from yesterday have returned. How, had a good night?
Yeah. I bought you a pumpkin pie, and these have helped.
You brought us a pumpkin pie. Oh, thank you very much. You can leave it on the counter.
It might be a little bit too big for that.
Oh, I see. You be able to put it in the kitchen?
I guess.
Okay.
Come on, guys, let's take it in.
Pivot! Like a massive pie in the doorway.
It will need cooking a little bit longer.
Serpentine.
Yeah, you put the pie in the kitchen. Oh, thank you very much. We'll make sure that we properly cook this and serve it to the customers. Have a drink on the house for your pie. What would you like?
Okay.
Whiskey, my wizard friend would want. And do you not get a whiskey for all of us? If that's alright.
A whiskey
I
for
want
all
a
of you.
blessing brew.
He wants whatever he just said.
A
A
blessing
blessing
brew.
brew.
One blessing brew, and the others just Devil's Blood whiskey. Would you like me to pour out the whiskey separately for all of you, or would you just directly like to buy the bottle? Get the bottle.
Both.
Both.
I
Ah,
want to buy a bottle, and we'd like a glass now.
she pours out everybody your drinks. She hands you your drinks. A bottle of Devil's Blood whiskey will be 10 copper pennies, so silver.
Do you have an item for that, Chris?
No. I was looking to see if there was like items for like drinks, ale or anything, but I can't really find anything in the in-game items for drinks. There is like a water, what is it called? Like the little sack, a water skin. Yeah. Yeah, so if you want to, you can grab a water skin, I guess, rename it to whatever drink it is.
See.
Which comes under food. You all seem like you are ready to travel, heading out of the village.
No.
Yes, we're going on an adventure.
Oh, an adventure.
Yeah, the old man who sells huge pumpkins needs us to do something for him.
Oh, how interesting. Well, good luck on your travels.
Thank you.
I do have another half of the pumpkin at home. If you would like to get it whenever you go and buy with some more food.
Okay. Are you leaving your home unattended while you're away?
Yes.
I see. Well, I'll send one of the ladies to go and retrieve the pie while you're gone, and we'll make sure nobody gets. We'll make sure your home stays safe.
Okay.
Is your
no,
roommate
that's
Luna traveling as well?
Yes. Yes, he is.
Oh, okay. Well, it's really not my business, but we do love some good gossip here. What is with you and Luna?
Why do you ask?
Well, you're living together. Everybody in the village here knows that you are living together, but you're not too open about your relationship. So So some people have been talking. You know how it is.
I'll let her tell you.
Okay. Yeah. Enjoy your drinks. If there is anything else, I'll be right here. And she just goes back to tending to her bar duties. You have your nice whiskey.
No, we don't. It's gone.
The bottle as well.
No, it's in my bag. The glass is drunk though.
And it's gone.
Yeah.
While they were having their awkward conversation, it was already being drunk. It's like, okay, let's go, boys.
Okay, cool.
We spent too much time in the story time. Let's go.
Yeah. You make ready. You start leaving town. For some, this is not the first time leaving town. For others, it might be the first time traveling actually like out of the village. You know from the old man that it is a 3-day journey to the nearby carnival. He gave you like rough directions, so you know which way you are heading.
Yep.
Well, let's head in that direction then.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you start traveling. You set off on a journey as some sort of fellowship.
You
travel down these like dirt roads, not really paths, but it's mainly a dirt road that comes in and out of the village, no like cobblestone or anything. As you travel down this very like scenic road, farmland to both sides, forested areas in the distance, as the winter period is kind of like ending, calming down, and all the greenery is like coming back, restoring back to the land. The weather is nice today. It's still kind of cold out, but not freezing. No rain, no snow, a bit of sunshine that comes in through the cloudy sky. But overall, it's pleasant. As you travel, unless if you're really specifically want anything to do, the first day of travel occurs with nothing really happening. You just continue traveling along the way. Eventually, dusk starts arriving. It starts getting darker and darker outside. Are you gonna camp for the night?
Yes.
Yes.
I'll find a nice tree to sit in wherever they set up camp.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so
nice tweets.
Yeah, just generic like forest scenery that I popped out to look at as you are traveling. You're in a forget what you would call this like biome, but in this kind of biome region, very forested, a lot of open farmland between the forests, very like European looking territory.
More wood, or I don't know.
And yeah, it starts to become dark out. Nighttime starts falling. You try to find a nice spot to set up a camping area. Are you gonna go deeper into the forest for camping? Are you camping like right next to the road? Are you trying to find like a river or anything nearby to set up camp next to?
I'd say go in the forest.
Sounds dangerous.
Yeah, but I think it might be dangerous being in the wood as well. Bandits.
Nah, I feel like it would be safer.
Let's just stay near the river.
We'll have
Easy
to
access to water.
Alright, we reach a conclusion, we give up.
Let's go back home then.
Yeah, let's turn around.
No, wizards, right, let's go find the river.
Whoever is finding a spot to set up the camp, make me a survivor roll to see if you can find like a good location.
Or I could just cast floating disc and float up and have a look.
Oh.
I'm going to.
Is it a spell slot spell?
Ah, 1 second. Loading this.
Floats 3 feet above the ground in an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see within range. The disc remains for the duration, can hold up to 500 pounds. The disc is immobile while you are within 20 feet of it. If you move more than 20 feet away from it, the disc follows you so that it remains within 20 feet of it.
Within feet? Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
It just
Never mind.
stays where you put it, and when you move 20 feet away from it, it moves back to you, so it kind of like follows you around, I guess.
Okay. I thought you had to be within 20 feet to make a move. I was just gonna make it float up 20 feet. Okay. Never mind.
So if you put it down and you jump up more than 20 feet, then it will follow you towards it.
Something. Never mind.
Survival,
Guess
you
we'll just
said.
find it.
Yeah.
Right, off you go, Mr. Nature Boy.
Make a floating disc elevator eventually.
Fuck.
11. You look
Just throw
around.
the ferry high up in the air.
Yeah, you look around, you find like a nice little clearing in the forest with a water source nearby. It seems like a good spot to you to set up camp.
Conna gone for the night, by the way?
What is it?
Is Conna gone for the night?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He must have
Yeah.
left whenever he was away.
Yeah, he left earlier. He had to go. Has work very early in the morning tomorrow.
Alright.
But Blaz is still here. His character is still tagging along. If anything happens,
He's gonna stay on guard.
yeah.
I point him at a bunch of sticks that I put in a stone circle and I pull the trigger. Making him shoot his flaming breath. Use him as a lighter.
Yeah. After you use your breath weapon, you can't use it again. Yeah, it's between like rests, but you're about to like sleep, so you'll like use his fire breath to ignite a campfire. A roaring campfire starts like blazing away. You've got a nice little area set up with a campfire, some water nearby, some spaces for your bedrolls, tents and the like, whatever you have. Most of you are not really travelers, but Wizard has traveled before because he made his way outside of the village towards the village. Well, you are from outside of the village and you arrived, so you traveled towards the village at some point. But how much you know about that? Yeah. So yeah, what does camping look like for you guys? Are you just gonna get some food going over the fire, get the bedrolls out, all like sleep at the same time at night, sleep in like shifts? Are you doing like guard duty?
I'm gonna find a little hole in a tree to make my home for the time being.
Sets up a little nest. Cool.
Gotta
Blaz is
find.
staying on guard.
You're staying on guard?
No, Blaz is.
Oh, Blaz. You're volunteering Blaz to be on guard, okay.
You're just gonna abuse him. while
Does
it's not
he
here.
have any objections, Chris?
No?
And then he's staying on guard.
I'm gonna find two trees that's close to each other.
Yeah, you start
like- Right?
You see that Sam starts like putting up like a hammock between like two trees. What were you gonna do, Wizard?
I pull out some sand, rose petals, and a cricket and cast sleep on myself.
Oh, just immediately knocks himself out.
I get my spell back in the morning, so bleh.
Why does it have a damage option?
Because you can hurt people with it.
Oh, if they
You
like
do-
fall.
you- you can send it in a magic spell, roll 5d8 the total damage to the spells that can hurt, 20 feet radius, blah blah blah. Starting with the creature with those hit points, each creature affected by this falls unconscious till the sleeper takes damage or someone uses an action to slap them awake. Oh wait, hang on. Do they take damage as they're asleep? Subtract each person's hit points from the total. Or moving the creature to the next lowest hit point. Oh snap! It does. It's not like the sleep in Warhammer. Okay,
No.
I guess I'm not doing that. yeah. It seems to like damage you as you're sleeping. Interesting. Good to know. Powerful. You're pretty much just unconscious, like just taking damage. That's And it's an area of effect? Dear God.
So just Darkrai, basically.
It's fucking OP. That's OP as shit. A 5d8 and the total many hit points of creatures that is affected. Creatures within 20 feet of the point you choose are affected by ascending in the order of hit points, ignoring already unconscious creatures. Starting with the creature with the lowest hit point, each creature affected by the spell falls unconscious until the spell ends. The sleeper takes damage, or someone uses an action to shake or slap the sleeper awake.
Yeah.
Subtract each creature's hit points from the total number before moving on to the next creature. Jesus Christ. You can roll an additional 2d8 for each spell slot you expend.
No. That text is saying that, like, you target the creature that has the lowest hit points, and you subtract each creature's hit points from the total before moving on to the next creature to, like, decide which is gonna be the next creature in the order. The sleeper takes damage, or someone uses an action to shake or slap the sleeper awake is saying that, like, if it takes damage or somebody, like, shakes or slaps them, they'll become awake.
Yeah, but they still take damage.
But only if someone damages them or slaps them.
Yeah.
I don't think that's correct.
So the spell sends creatures into a magical slumber. Roll 5d8. The total is how many hit points of creatures this spell can affect. The creatures within 20 feet of a point you choose within range are affected in ascending order of their current hit points. So you roll your 5d8. The total of that will be the amount of hit points in total that you can affect. So if you roll with your 5d8, if you roll, like, I don't know, I'm just gonna low it now, like, get a 16, which is impossible with a 5d8, but still. Like, if you get a 16, then the total hit points of the creature is gonna be 16. So if, like, a goblin has 5 health, and the goblin next to him has 5 health, the total is 10, so those two goblins will, like, fall asleep. And starting with the creature that has the lowest current hit points, they fall unconscious until the spell ends, or until it takes damage, or until somebody uses an action to shake or slap the sleeper awake. And you subtract each creature's hit points from the total that you rolled with a 5d8, to move on to the next creature to see how many in a row you can, like, sleep.
I see. That's still OP.
Yes. But you're not, like, subtracting health from the creature's health.
Oh, sweet. So I can't sleep with myself.
Yeah. I guess at higher levels you can do damage with it.
Maybe.
Yeah. Cool. You cast sleep on yourself. You fall away. It is, the materials do not require a monetary cost, so your component pouch just has that stuff in there, just a cricket in your component pouch.
Doesn't say it has to be alive.
Yeah. You see a wizard falls immediately asleep. Pick.
Knocked off fast.
Yeah. Pick is making, like, a little nest in a tree somewhere nearby. Sam is hanging up a hammock, making a little comfortable area. Luna is just pitching an entire tent next to the campfire.
I thought she was a woman.
Wait, what?
What is
She's pitching his head.
Blaz is, like, patrolling, keeping guard, and what is Nolen up to?
Getting my bedroll out.
Okay. This is your first day of travel. You left the town around, like, noon. You had eaten already in the town while traveling, I think, if I remember correctly, before you guys set off. So technically you don't really need to eat a ration today, but you can if you want to eat more than one meal a day.
Second breakfast.
Yeah, it's up to you guys how you ration your rations.
I've already had breakfast and lunch.
If anyone's hungry, I've got a bag of apples.
You did with a bag of apples, that's right.
I'll pass. I'm just gonna go to sleep.
And I am. Thank you.
The wizard already knocked himself out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could have knocked you all out if I wanted.
Yeah, it is an area of effect technically, but then I would have like calculated like the health and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then I'm going to sleep as well. Okay. I'm gonna after I forgot what Connor's flipping name is.
Blaz.
After Blaz feels tired, I'll take over from him. I'll tell him that.
Okay.
I should really tell him that. Blaz, I'll take over from you when you're tired.
Ah, yes. At around midnight, I'll wake you. That's my lizard voice. Yes.
Sounds like a conceit.
You can also take my kidneys.
Magic tells no lies.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So yeah, you don't spend the evening telling tales around the campfire to each other. You just all try to go to sleep as soon as possible.
Long day walking.
Yeah. It eventually reaches midnight. Sam, you get shaken awake by Blaz.
Okay.
Wake up! It is time for you to take over guard duty.
When do you want me to wake you back up?
We're gonna swap off again before morning.
Yeah.
How long do you want to stand guard? I do not know how long you humans need to rest for.
Well, how long do you need to rest for?
I tend to sleep in short bursts.
4 hours. I'll wake him in 4 hours.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't see anything nearby. There seemed to be some creatures that roam the forest around us, but nothing out of the ordinary. Good night.
Okay. Alright. Did he get in my flipping hammock?
Sure.
No, I was going to tell him not to get in my hammock.
Okay.
I'm going to be sitting in my hammock while I take watch.
Yeah. You said 4 hours, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I might wake him up in 3.
A long rest is 8 hours, just in case you have forgotten.
Okay. Then...
But only 6 hours of those 8 hours need to be sleep. The 2 hours can be spent on light activity.
And it's 12 o'clock, yeah?
It's midnight now, yeah.
Midnight.
You arrived at the forest at around like 8, setting up the camp and stuff.
I'll wake him up in about 3 hours. I can get enough sleep.
Okay.
I think.
Well, he won't get enough sleep if you do that.
Well, that's okay. He says he don't need as much sleep as a human does.
Yeah, that's I don't think that's what Conna would say. It's just me. But yeah, you rest for the night. Do me a perception while you're on guard duty. Mr. Sam.
Perception. Nice.
An 11. Yeah, just as Blaz said, you hear some like shh rustling in the shrubs nearby, and as you take a better look, you just see some like critters run out of the bushes. There seems to be like quite a few rabbits surrounding the camp, just hopping about, doing their rabbit life, living their best rabbit life.
Can I chuck a spear at one?
Sure. You can either just do the attack or roll a survival if you want to like spend your time hunting.
Like someone get up the clip of that girl with the Last of Us and the rabbit.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Instead of chucking my javelin, I'm gonna chuck my trident.
Okay.
And can I do the melee?
Does it have the thrown quality, your trident?
It does have thrown quality.
Okay.
It's just normal attack.
Yeah. That will be a d20. A 13. That you throw your trident, you hear like a squeak, you definitely hit an animal.
Okay. Is the trident still running up?
No.
Okay.
Roll damage.
Oh, that didn't work.
The fuck?
It's like a rabbit thing. Damn it. I wonder if there's this simple one works.
7 damage piercing.
Yeah, that is enough to kill a little rabbit.
And it's set on fire.
Oh god, just immediately roasted as well.
This isn't Minecraft. You can't just immediately get cooked meat by setting them on fire.
It just like poofs out of existence and turns into like a spinning cooked pork
There you
chop.
go.
Rabbit.
Yeah.
There are
Yes,
rabbits
sir.
in Minecraft, Griff.
It takes an extra 1d10 fire damage.
Yeah, definitely enough to kill it. You make your way through the dark forest, following like the light of your flaming throwing attack, and yeah, you see a dead burnt rabbit.
Okay, I'm gonna bring it back to the camp, skin it, and then eat it.
Okay. Yeah, you get like, I'll say a rabbit is not that big. A ration worth out of a rabbit, if
I'll just
even
eat
that.
it straight away.
Yeah. Crunch around. So everybody's sleeping and you're just at the campfire eating a rabbit, cooked rabbit.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, the rest of the night passes. Nothing else happens. You wanted to wake Blaz up again after 3 hours, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it becomes like... at your best guess, because I assume you don't have a clock on you. At your
No.
best guess, you've waited like 3 hours and you approach Blaz to wake him up.
I'll go and tap on him.
Hmm?
It's your turn to take watch again.
Oh, how long has it been?
About 3 to 4 hours, I think.
Oh. Okay. Anything happened?
But there's a half-eaten rabbit. That's it. Do you want to know the rest of the rabbit?
I mean, that was like 3 hours ago now.
Yeah, it'll still be cooked, but not. It'll be cold.
Sure. I'll take the rabbit.
It's on the camp. It's near the campfire.
Okay, yeah. The rest of the night progresses. He does consume the rest of the rabbit. It becomes morning the next day. Dawn is at like 6 in the morning that the sun starts rising and the light starts like coming through the trees. Do you guys get up as soon as like the sunlight hits you?
Yeah.
No.
How long are you? How long are you planning to stay in?
About an hour.
Okay. You wake up in the morning. The fireplace is like smoldering. The fire is out, but it's still like some embers and some smoke like trickling away from it. There seems to be like a dead rabbit carcass just next to the fireplace. Like I guess it's just
So unethical.
just the bones left.
Is Blaz still awake?
Yeah, Blaz is like patrolling about.
Find anything unusual?
Let me see if he saw anything. Perception, normal roll. A 5. Nothing out of the ordinary. Just a normal night in the forest.
Are the others awake or
It's up to the others.
are you guys awake?
No.
I'll tell Blaz to rest a bit until the others awake.
Oh my god. Mckadow, why? I just flipped over to General.
It's a good choice.
It's what he ate.
Chungus. he was hunting a wascally rabbit.
Show him, alright.
Okay, yeah, Blaz will sit down and have a bit of rest as well. For all intents and purposes, you can all count as having a having long rested. All your like stuff that resets on a long rest has reset. You should be at full health and stuff like that.
I'll wake up and prepare my spell.
Nice. What does preparing your spells look like for wizard?
Flicking through my books, trying to decipher my own handwriting.
Okay.
Picking random ones that I can remember.
Cool.
Refreshing my memory, pretty much.
Yeah, so pretty much just taking some time going through your spell book.
Yeah.
Do you like to be left alone while you're doing that? Is it like a grumpy old man going through his book like, don't talk to me while I'm doing this?
I won't mind either way, but I'd rather be left alone.
Okay. Yeah. Eventually you all awake. It is morning. You still have 2 days of travel ahead of you.
Yep. So better get moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You, Wizard takes some time going through his spell book. Do you have breakfast? Do you consume a ration already?
Could he use my
Yes.
ration?
I have an apple.
Okay. Enjoy some
Does
food.
anyone else want an apple?
You start packing
take an
up
apple.
camp.
I'll get an apple.
You have a bag of them, Sam. You can definitely hand out apples.
I want an apple out to everyone, and that's them gone.
Everybody crunching away of some nice red apples.
I give him a black book that says Death Note in the front.
No, I'm alright. I don't want a death note.
You should sign it.
I'll write his name in the Death Note. That'd be a great Saw film if it you started using the Death Note.
Eventually you start packing up your stuff, heading into the directions that the old man has given you?
Yay.
Question mark?
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
we turn around and head to the village, Chris.
Back to the village. We go to the tavern.
Get on the adventure, Chris. Come on. It's rad.
You continue traveling, following the dirt path, the one path that just goes outside of town. The area is becoming more foresty, less farmlands, less like open areas, more grown forests on both sides of the road, with some like cliffs going up and down near the road. What is the highest passive perception in the group?
I don't think it's me.
Mine's 12.
I have 13.
Well,
13, 12. What is Conna? 12 as well.
what about the fairy?
Vic has 14. I think that might be the highest.
What about
He's got 13.
I can't remember her name.
What
Oh,
is
yeah,
this
she's here.
constitution?
Luna.
I forgot Luna was there.
Perception. Luna is here with you. She put up the tent.
Yeah.
Her perception
It's the 10.
is 10. Her passive perception, so not great. Pick, you have the
Yeah.
highest perception without needing to roll. As you travel through this like more forested cliff area, you spot some footprints in the grass next to the road, moving back and forth. Definitely a lot of footprint travel from a creature.
Will you look at that, lads?
What do you find?
Looks like someone went tap dancing here. Really, though, looks like something's been going back and forth. What do you lads make of it?
Is any of you
What do
getting
the
a...
what do the footprints look like, though, Gris? Like, can you give us a description so we know what we're looking at?
They look like feet, but with less toes than a human, than a humanoid. Do me anybody looking more at the footprints can do me either survival or intelligence. Just raw intelligence if you want to see if you recognize the prints.
I'm doing intelligence.
I'll do survival.
Okay, cool. a 13, a 21, a 19, and a 6. Wizard and Sam, you recognize these prints. Sam, you definitely recognize these prints as footprints belonging to goblins. Wizard, you seem to know that these belong to goblins as well, but you don't really know why you remember that. And
no. It's from my time as being Alucard. No.
And Pick and Nolen, you have no idea what these footprints are.
Probably goblins.
Yeah, I think they are goblins. Anyone else speaks goblin? Yeah?
I don't speak goblin.
I do.
Me too.
Oh. Shh! You hear rustling in the nearby bushes.
I will say in goblin, hello.
I will say in goblin also hello. Even though I just said I don't speak goblin.
Do you or do you not speak goblin?
I do.
Okay.
But I don't think I do.
Okay. But you do have the language on your sheet, so you can't do it. Okay,
no, I
go.
Speak goblin, that was, yeah. I'm gonna speak goblin even though I just flat out said I don't speak goblin.
I like confused. Hello? Comes back out of the bushes.
Are you... What are you planning to do here?
I thought we were heading to the festival. Like we're playing goblin.
I'm more on about the guy in the tree, the goblin in the tree, in the bushes.
We's robbers. Who you?
We killers.
Wizard.
Very friendly.
Can I do an intimidation with the killers?
Okay.
I get ready to cast sleep.
No advantage. Oh shit, and that's 20.
Again, that's 20.
Oh my god,
Why
this...
is Thomas the tank engine
Yes! It finally operated!
What? What?
Fuck was that? Why?
Why?
Why did you do that? What the fuck is that? Is that a dice option?
Do you know how last time I was messing around with the dices?
Yeah.
This was it from last time.
Mm-hmm.
It's a weird dice option, but it's funny as fuck.
Okay.
I cannot believe it. I also don't know how to do this. He kind of showed me, but I've already forgot.
Those are the dice settings? Okay.
Yeah, it's
Create options for them? Preferences? Special effects?
yeah, it's special
Oh,
effect.
okay. I see.
Yeah, you
You
have
just
to...
have to keep an eye on it.
Yeah, you have to select like on what roll and stuff effects happen.
Yeah. I'll
Okay.
show you the ones that I'd done. I
Okay.
took a screenshot of it before.
Yeah. Do it after the game, please.
Yeah.
So yeah, you find yourself on this dirt path. You saw Goblin Drax, spoke out in Goblin, and a Goblin voice spoke back. Hello? ? They said they're robbers, you said you're killers. You rolled a 22, a natural 20 on your intimidation. You'll hear like shh, them like moving through the bushes on both your left and right side of the road, but no more voice comes out of the forested area.
Hello?
Scared
Where
me.
did you go?
No response.
I'm still here.
You scared them, obviously.
1 sec, I'm gonna try something. Don't?
Yeah.
Don't do what, Wiz?
The whiz.
Whatever you're gonna do.
Why? Are you going to do something?
No.
Oh, this seems to be running off. Should we continue?
Yeah.
I feel
Just
like they
keep an eye
just
out.
shuffled their position and they might still attack us though.
I mean, I see a
Just keep
bear
an eye
trap.
out.
There.
It's down this pathway over here if you look over this fence.
What fence? I can't see anything on this map.
Oh, you're blind then.
Oh. Do you not have vision? Your token is here.
It's just blank for me.
Guess I smell eggs.
Oh, were you still loading? Oh, it looked like you were still loading. You smell eggs. Eggs on the pan.
start heading towards the eggs.
One sec, I'll try and reload it.
Yeah.
I grab a branch from this tree if no one stops me, and then I poke the bear trap.
Yeah, it snaps closed. You see what seems to be like an empty camp, like you see on the map. 3 tents, a fireplace in the middle with an egg on a pan, like you noticed. But there's no people here, no occupants. Few like footprints in the muddy area around it, showing like humanoid prints, these like goblin-like prints all over the place.
The egg's still warm?
You reach over, like hold your hand above like the pan. The pan is completely cold. And looking closer at the egg, it seems like it's been on this pan for a while. It looks a bit like molded over.
Tempted to eat it anyway.
No.
My character's a glutton. No, I want to eat the food. Seems like it's been abandoned for a while. I'll take a peek at the tent.
Can we do an investigation, Chris?
Yeah, if you want to like investigate the campsite, you can definitely roll your investigation.
Is it a table, Chris? Or is it a chest? Or is it a cage?
It is like an animal cage, like for hunting.
Okay.
21.
And I would like to look around too, Chris.
Okay, yeah. Also do an investigation.
Okay.
14, 21. It's both enough. You both surmise, looking around, investigating the area, that this seems to have been a camp belonging to a group of hunters, just in this forest, hunting the critters, the animals. But it seems like they have not been here in at least a few days. Like, from looking at all the material nearby, it seems like nobody has been here in the last few days. The fire is not like embering anymore, it's completely like cold and out.
Do they still have like their clothes, items and stuff here?
There are still like camping belongings here. Yeah, like they still have like stuff in their tents.
It didn't seem like they just left the area.
Yeah. Well, they probably died to the wilderness, right?
Oh, the goblins.
Sure that they wouldn't mind if we procured one of these tents for our own, right?
They might come back though.
In 3 days, they left eggs on a pan. Pretty sure they're either dead or kidnapped.
And there's those voices
we
in the
don't really
bushes.
need a tent.
Probably the goblins, yes.
We don't need a tent wizard. We got our bedrolls, good enough.
I suppose so. I can't be bothered carrying it anyway. Guess I pick up the bear trap.
Okay, you pick up the bear trap.
Let's keep moving. Let's just keep an eye out in case we get ambushed.
Yeah, you still hear the occasional like rustle in the leaves. You're pretty confident that this goblin voice that yelled out is still like keeping an eye on you from somewhere.
Probably have to be in that side since there's no trees on this side.
And this is where we went into a trap. No?
Maybe they're too intimidated.
Probably.
Yeah.
I threw York at them.
Where is York?
It's on my shoulder, but I'm just not going to move him every single time.
Yeah. That's fair.
To put him down whenever he's in.
No, game is paused. Now we'll get attacked.
I'm just looking at something.
I threw York at them.
Oh no.
Stop the GM. Stop him.
Yeah, as you move through like the middle of the canyon with Luna and Blaz behind as well. They wouldn't be so far behind you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 like arrows all fly in the direction of Sam, the scary one.
Damn.
Okay.
You should not have intimidated them.
Yeah, I think like it.
Dodge.
Can you dodge in this?
So there is
just AC.
Yeah, there is a dodge in this, but it is a action that you have to say that you're gonna do. So you have to sacrifice your attack pretty much to be able to dodge the next attack on you, kind of deal.
Yeah, it's just one arrow you're gonna dodge.
I'll take it. I'll take the hits.
Okay, cool.
Well, I don't have anything else to fucking...
Yeah, I'm gonna roll this bow. 5 times and see what's your AC?
14.
14. Okay. 11 does not hit. 16 hits.
Yeah.
A 12 does not hit. And a 19 hits, so 2 of them hit.
He said 5.
Oh yeah, I need to roll one more. 3 damage. 8
Why'd
damage.
you open your mouth, Excluded?
He's already dead from these 2 attacks.
That one hits us all.
Yeah.
So 8, 9, 10, 13, no, 12, 15 damage.
15 damage.
Dead.
I'm
He's
down.
dead.
I'm dead, yeah.
He's down, he's not
How
dead.
much, is it more than double your hit points?
It's
No,
exactly double to
it's
kill you.
-1.
Yeah,
But-
if anything ever like hits you so hard that you technically go in the
Instantly
minus to the same of your like hit points, you're
Yeah.
insta dead.
Double health damage.
Yeah.
Overkill.
So they need to do like 28 damage to kill him?
Yeah. Which
Yeah,
these
so
goblins
if
are.
someone had 15, you'd have to take a hit for 30 to instantly die.
Yeah, which is the goblins should not really be able to do according to the difficulty, but you never know with like good rolls and stuff like that.
Is that your max HP, Chris, or your current HP? Like, if you had 13 HP and you had 15 max HP, would you only have to hit you for 26, or would you have to get hit for 30?
It's your max
Max
HP.
Like
Oh,
if you're
wait.
1 HP and someone does 2 damage, you instantly die.
Yeah.
So he's
Fair point.
using Relentless Endurance to stay at 1, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
When you are reduced
it's,
to 0 hit points but not killed outright, you can drop to 1 hit point instead. You can't use this feature again until you finish a long rest. So you're on.
nasty little half-orc cheater is what he is.
Yeah, you're on 1 hit point. And everybody
That's
rolls
plenty.
initiative now.
Yeah, okay,
Alright.
yeah.
And I'm not gonna count you guys as being surprised, because you know that you knew that these creatures were here. You just didn't know exactly where.
Chris, I need a cat.
Oh yeah, York,
Oh
Yeah,
my
whoop.
god.
and he's just
I
on your
can't roll
shoulder.
a 20.
He'll be constantly riding my shoulder, like the dragon in the picture.
Yeah, he goes on your initiative, if I believe right, for
No, he
summons.
has his own. I think, doesn't Five Familiar give like the creature his own initiative and his own actions?
The creature acts independently of you, but always obeys your commands. In combat, it has its own initiative and acts on its own turn. It
Okay,
can attack, but it can do other actions as normal.
some things in the description say that they like act on your initiative.
Not this one, baby. Let's see.
Oh yeah, and Blaz.
That's a lot of.
Technically, you can have your companion attack. There's a spell that you can get, like you can like store like spells in like objects, and you can give it to your companion, like your familiar, and they can activate them.
Yeah.
Which is
It's also
pretty
possible
good.
to
It's
just...
like level 9. It's probably not. We're never probably going to get to there or something. I think, but I was looking up cool wizard shit, and I'm like, that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Like someone like gave like a flame breath spell to like an owl, and they were like flame getting their owl to go ahead and just mow everybody down. I was like, that's fucking broken.
Try some of this combat music. Tribal War. Begin combat. So this boy goes first. I will reveal him. Yeah, I'm a gobble, see?
And we know that it's not an unknown creature; it's goblin.
I thought he had a bow, Griss, not a mate.
So they,
You have 2 things.
you're walking through the canyon. 5 arrows come flying down. 3 of them hit Sam. He just immediately drops down into the mud and then pops back up, but he looks very hurt.
5 hours in him. Yeah, he does.
Yeah. This one is gonna shoot at whoever is in the closest range of him. 30 feet? 25 feet? He's gonna shoot at Blaz.
Can it even get through his armor, though? I mean, like, his scales?
With a 22, yes.
I guess he found a chink.
5 damage.
1 damage, I think, in this system as well. I'm not sure.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay.
Do you know, Gris?
Are you sure these are beginner level stuff?
I don't think it is a minimum of...
Goblin.
I don't think it's a minimum of 1 damage in this. I think no damage does no damage in this. There are some...
Find Destructore almost all... Sorry, just to respond to this question there. All D&D games typically start at level 3 because level 1 to 2 you're very easily killed. Like if you're not willing for your character to die, like in this game, like you need to bow out until level 3.
Yeah. Creatures
especially wizards.
Creatures and monsters and stuff in D&D have a CR rating, which is their...
Which is broken.
Yeah, I can't remember actually what it stands for, but it's pretty much their difficulty.
Combat rating.
Combat rating, yeah. And it's the difficulty, and it's like... if a creature has a combat rating of 1, a party of 4 level 1 characters should be on par with a creature with a CR of 1. That's kind of how it works.
Goblins typically have a quarter or a half.
Yeah, goblins have a quarter CR rating. So, like, 4 goblins would be equal to a party of 4 level 1 adventurers.
So, pretty much level 1 adventurers have a quarter combat rating. Pretty much.
But
that makes sense.
As looking this up, how the CR works and stuff, how to balance combat stuff, there are a lot of people that say that CR doesn't really work in D&D.
Yeah, it doesn't. No, it really doesn't. Like when I was setting up for your guys' games, like,
Like
Jesus
people
Christ,
who
this
made
thing
it
is
doesn't
slapping
even know how it
them.
works.
Yeah, it is Blaz his turn. Let me just have a quick look at what he has. He's a monk, so he does mainly like punching. So he is gonna... These are like cliff sides up on your both sides. So Blaz is gonna make a climate test to get up there.
Is that a free action or an action he has to make?
It is a action.
So he's just climbed up.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Now he's the easiest target.
Yes.
We'll take all the bullets.
Acrobatics. Yeah, he easily gets up there. That is his turn. Wizard, it is your turn.
I will... Magic missile.
Magic missile.
Magic missile. And I will do 2 darts on the one closest to me, this one. And 1 on the guy on the left.
Okay.
Pew!
Who are you attacking with magic missile?
2 for this guy and 1 for this guy. You can choose the direction, how many you want to hit both of them.
3 glowing darts of magical force shoot out. They spread out. They home towards the target you pick. They never miss magic missile. Cannot go through walls though. Like if the missile has no actual way of reaching the target, it cannot hit the target.
Yeah. So 6 damage for this boy that he's right beside, and 3 damage for this one.
Did you roll a dart deals 1d4 plus 1 force damage to its targets? I only see you rolled like 1d4, which has 3.
Yeah, I think it just... They're all the same damage, aren't they? Or do you have to roll 3 separate darts?
The dart all strike simultaneously, and you can direct them to hit one creature or several. I guess they all just do the same damage. So you're doing 1 dart.
Do 3, so it should be 6 and 3, I think.
I see.
I think that's how it works.
Yeah.
Oh, let me just doubly check. But
so which one are you hitting with 2? With 6? This boy? Or this boy?
The one right beside him.
Okay. 6.
6 damage, 3 damage.
Nice. What is that magic missile? Is it like what type of magic is it?
It is
Evocation.
evocation.
Okay, cool. Yeah, goblins not resistant to evocation magic, but I was just wondering. You two magic missiles shoot into the pessimistic goblin, immediately like killing it. It just gets rendered down like the middle by these magic missiles. Just blast straight to it, and it drops dead. He did.
Okay. Official ruling from like the game designer says, if a spell or other effect deals damage to more than one target at the same time, roll the damage once for all of them.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we did it right. We did it
Okay,
right.
cool.
Uh-huh.
And the second goblin like takes a magic missile like shoulder blow, like kinda glances it off, but you notice that it hurt him a lot. His shoulder got like knocked out of the socket. His arm is like hanging limp. He like screeches out in pain, but he's still alive.
Get out of here, you silly goblin shite, I yell and gobbish. And then I end my turn.
Okay. Remove combatant, because he's dead. Nolen, it is your turn.
I'm gonna get my crossbow and target this one. Do I get disadvantage or they're normal?
You are shooting from down upwards, and he is obscured by bushes, but you do not get disadvantage. He pretty much has extra AC for being in cover, between quotes.
Alright.
Toll the dead. You should use Toll the Dead.
A 9?
I'm not using like spells I know.
Yeah.
Cantrip is a free spell.
Yeah, I know.
A 9 does not hit. The crossbow bolt just whizzes past him.
It's free.
I still want to like get in the front line, not just be in the back casting spells.
Go get him, Pixie.
That's your turn, Nolen?
Yeah, I just removing the bolt.
Okay, cool. Another goblin reveals himself from the bushes in front, who is gonna take another shot at the lead target who has stood back up. A 14, does that hit?
Let me have a look. Yes, it does.
How much is your
Based on my armor
AC?
Chris.
14.
14. I think if it is exactly on your armor class, it also does not hit.
No, it hits if it's the same, I think.
Are you sure? I thought it had to be over your armor class to hit.
No, like, I'm pretty sure it is. If it's the same or higher, it hits.
I'm looking up now.
Yeah, I am also checking. Armor class.
Just not give a clear answer. All right. Here we go. If it meets it, then it beats it. Okay. That's for 4th edition, though. Okay, ignore that.
If the total of the roll plus modifier equals or exceeds the target's armor AC, the attack hits.
Okay, so equals
matches
or
against, yeah.
beat it. It hits.
Okay.
So it does hit.
Silvery Bobs!
Damage.
Great stop. Stop right
Oh.
there. Silvery Bobs.
Stop him.
Silver bobs.
I can do it as a reaction.
Oh, it's a reaction? Okay.
Yeah.
You magically distract the triggering creature and turn its momentary uncertainty into encouragement for another creature. So it gets disadvantage and you can pick somebody else, including yourself, to get advantage.
Sam can have it.
Okay. I will roll another attack for him, and
Yeah.
he'll pick the lowest one. A 4, I think that's gonna be the lowest one. 8, does 8 beat your AC?
No.
Okay, soup. Arrow goes whizzing past you, and you have advantage now for your next ability check. Or attack roll.
Ability roll, anything. Pretty much anything.
Okay. And it is your turn, Sam. You are up with 1 hit point. You took a lot of arrows.
Now, do I go? Okay. I'm not going to rage for one reason.
Okay.
If I take 1 hit point, I'm down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if it halves, I'm still down. So it'd be a waste of a rage,
True.
I think. But I also kind of want to throw darts at these.
Okay. You have your darts. You have hand axes and stuff.
Fuck it. I'm going to chuck my trident at the one that just about suit me. This one.
Okay, you're throwing the trident.
I'm no combat expert. Wouldn't it make more sense to hit the one that's about to go because the one that's just gone's already used its attack?
Metagaming.
Sorry.
And also, I don't see the other one that's about to go, so...
Yeah, if it's like a side up a cliff, yeah, he's right.
Oh, actually, I do see that one, but that one's nearly dead, so...
Metagaming. No, you can't see it, he's injured.
Yeah.
Chris
But yeah.
grabbing his shoulder going, hey.
This one,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to chuck my trident at it. I don't know if I need to do a different, like, roll for, like, chucking.
Your throne has on the trident, it's 20 minimum range, 60 maximum range. But you just you roll Dex, I believe, for throne instead of strength, but it might also be strength.
It's often used with a net to entrap and harass foes. What do you mean harass? Just like go, poke them.
So do I do attack, or am I meant to, like, change something in it?
Just kill him, boys. Just fucking kill him.
I think you just do the attack.
And advantage, since I've got it from the wizard.
Yeah. Which you needed.
Yeah.
First one was a 5.
21, does it hit?
21.
21 hits.
If it didn't have a goblin, I'd quit right now.
It does.
It actually
4
has
damage.
30 AC. You missed the goblin.
No.
Wait, it does 4 damage, and also
Oh, he's dead.
Also,
wait, 1d10. So
1d10 fire.
yeah, 3
Yes.
extra damage on top.
Is this once or is this for all throne?
I think it's all thrown. I can paste it in if you want, so you can read it.
You can use this feat a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, so you can use it twice.
Oh,
And you get it
okay.
back when you finish a long rest.
Yeah, you can still use
So
it.
yeah, I've still got another one.
So that's
After
one on
this
the
one.
rabbit and one on the goblin.
Yeah, but the rabbit was the day before.
Yeah. This trident like ignites it on flames as it goes hurling towards the goblin in the bushes. 4 damage just from it impacting into the goblin. 3 fire damage. The goblin like grabs the trident, tries to like pull it out of his chest. The fire just ignites this entire creature, instantly like burning him to a crisp, and it's just a charred corpse left.
Does he fall down the hill?
Sure, his body slides down the hill.
Okay.
Is that your turn?
What else can I do? I don't think I can do anything.
You can walk.
I can walk. I'm gonna stand there. I'm gonna stand there.
Okay,
I
cool.
know.
Behind the ferry.
It's Luna.
It's Luna's turn. Oh, let's see what Luna can do. Sorry if the audio is jumping around. I was messing with the volume for myself.
That's dead for me.
I don't know if you like muted it all the way. Should be playing combat music.
Oh, it was playing. Oh, there we go.
Features. She will use her bardic inspiration.
Show us them titties.
She starts. No, wait. Does she have a lute?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be with an instrument.
Yeah, she starts plucking away a tune on a lute, saying some inspiring words in a surprisingly nice singing voice. She inspires others through stirring words or music. She uses a bonus action on her turn to choose one creature other than yourself within 60 feet who can hear you. The creature gains one bardic inspiration die, a d6 that you can use to roll extra on ability checks, attack rolls, or saving throws. She will bardic inspire Sam because it looks like he needs some help. He's looking very hurt.
He needs some inspiring.
And that is a bonus action. She doesn't really have a ranged weapon. So I'm gonna say that is her turn for now. She's just strumming away playing music. Oh, kill these damn goblins already.
I'm the one who shit in your bed.
It is the shocked goblin in the bushes that is near Blaz, who is going
Is he
to...
gonna try and relocate his arm, Griss?
Yeah, he's dropped his bow and he pulls out a curved sword, a scimitar-looking sword, and goes to attack Blaz.
One-handed, I'm assuming.
Yeah. A 10 with disadvantage. That does not hit Blaz. Blaz dodges out of the way as the scimitar shears past him. That is the shocked goblin's turn. Pick, it is your turn.
Sneaky little gits, ain't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, yes. Very sneaky.
Oh, yeah, they is. They almost killed Sam.
It is.
How do you put the stuff in chat again? Is there like a button for it?
For most things, it should be click the picture to like make it appear in the chat, unless for an item. Each object in a 20-foot cube within the range, outlined in blue, green, or violet light, your choice. Any creature in the area when that spell is cast is also outlined in light if it fails a dexterity saving throw. For the duration, objects and affected creatures shed dim light in a 10-foot radius. Any attack roll against an affected creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it, and the affected creature or object can't benefit from being invisible. Okay, cool. 60 feet away from you, a 20-foot cube. So you can put that down. Nice. That is definitely within your range. It is a blue, green, or violet light. Your choice. What does this fairy fire look like that you shoot out?
I'll go with violet because it'll be easier to see through the trees.
Okay. Like a violet light ignites amongst the trees. Any creature in the area when the spell is cast is outlined in light. If it fails a dexterity saving throw. Okay.
DC 13 dexterity saving throw, I think, yeah.
Yeah. That one succeeds. And that one fails. If it fails a dexterity saving throw, it is outlined in light. So you have advantage against this one. This one is like illuminated in the violet light, and the other one is not.
I wonder if that would confuse him, like, why am I glowing?
Yeah. Light! Ooh! Fancy.
That was an action, though, so that'll be me.
Okay.
Now it's York's time to shine.
Chris, do you allow for pets and familiars to use the help action? It says here it's a GM, but like...
To like pick people up, sure, but
It's like familiars help can basically they can do stuff to like gain advantage on an ability check, but to perform the task. Blah blah blah.
How would your familiar help you?
Well, for example, like if I was feeling like intimidated, it might calm me down by purring in my ear or some shit like that. Or like if I'm trying to focus on a spell, like I can be calm by like communicating with it telepathically, something like that.
Does York still jump up on your shoulder IRL?
Yeah.
Help. Yeah, sure. Why not? He can use his action to give you an advantage.
Cool. Mightn't use it now. I don't really think he has anything he can really do in this fight. Oh, actually, he can go and scout it out. What's his speed? He can climb for 30 feet. Can he now? How big is that cliff, Chris?
It's like 10 feet. Climbing into the fairy fire.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have him like and give out the guy's location so that I can maybe hit him better or something, or I don't know.
Okay, cool.
Just be like, he's here. Well, I don't need him to be. I can talk to him telepathically. He literally says he's here. Cat can talk to me.
Okay, the one with that you have advantage against that failed the saving throw. How long does this last? Oh, it's concentration. So as long as you're concentrating on it, it lasts maximum for a minute.
Yeah, which I guess in combat tracker would be like
10
turns?
6 seconds.
Fire hurt him, by the way.
Like it says a minute, so 10 turns because each one's 6 seconds, but that's just as long as I'm concentrating.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't hurt them, it just reveals them and gives you guys an advantage if they fail their dex throw on them.
Okay.
Yeah. He will just...
What is he gonna do, Chris?
What is he gonna do?
Is he gonna stop, drop, and roll because he thinks he's on fire?
I'm glowing. Violet light. Pretty. I will have him fire his little bow.
I think that's just the pride parade.
At Luna. Choo. He misses.
Yeah.
It's his turn. He's just gonna stay where he is.
He was too distracted by the light.
The light. So because you're concentrating on the spell, if anything like hits you now, you have to make a saving throw, I believe, to see if you can keep the concentration up or not.
Alright. It also said it was an at-will thing. I don't think I have to prepare it. I can just use it at will, I guess. Yeah.
Whenever you take damage while you are concentrating on a spell, you must make a Constitution saving throw to see if you can keep your concentration.
The creatures attacking get an advantage on me because I'm concentrating.
I don't think they get advantage on you because you're concentrating. Or did it say that in the spell?
It didn't say that in the spell. I'm just asking if that's what it has to do with concentrating.
Oh no, concentrating is just like you're concentrating on the spell. Pretty much means the spell. It's for continuous spells that like the effect lasts pretty much for as long as you're like concentrating. But if they shoot you and you fail they do damage and you fail your Constitution saving throw, then you break your concentration.
Alright then. So, back to the first gobbo.
The first gobbo. He will also join in and try to hit Blaz in melee. Glorious melee as he drops his bow.
It doesn't York get an attack of opportunity?
Scratch.
Attack of opportunity scratch, but
a 9.
Just kind of attack.
A 9 does not hit. So, optional rule that I am gonna use, so just that you are aware of this rule, I'm gonna use the flanking optional rule, which means that this, in this case, where these 2 goblins are attacking Blaz, if this goblin over here had used this movement to go over here and pretty much be on both sides of Blaz, that would mean that he got flanked and they would get advantage on Blaz. And you guys can do that on enemies as well.
Does it have to be from the back, not just the side? It has to be from the back?
You pretty much have to be like on opposite sides of the target that you're hitting.
Alright.
So if this guy moves here, that would also be advantage. If he was standing here, this guy would have to be here. Like, you understand it?
Yes, the visual aids were very helpful, yes.
Okay. He missed. That was his turn. It is Blaz's turn. He will hit back. Unarmed strike. Yeah, he's just gonna punch him.
What's he gonna do? Pick both of them up and crush their skulls together?
Oh, he's gonna punch one of them. Ooh, a 7. That sadly does not hit this goblin. You all have inspiration that you can reroll your roll, but I'm not gonna use up Blaz's inspiration without him being here. So for now he misses, and that'll be his turn. Wizard, it is your turn.
Yeah, MisterGriss. Just ideas for what he apparently can do, and I was like, yeah, that's pretty neat.
Okay. Okay, yeah, sure. To like help you get your advantage in certain situations.
I really like the suggestion for performance. I'm
yes.
Totally doing that. I'm doing that at some point. And sleight of hand makes a lot of sense too. That happens in a lot of like fucking magic shit.
Yeah.
Go distract him, kitty, and then you just pick his pocket. Right. Okay, he was squealing at this one, wasn't he? He was. Okay.
Squealing? The cat, yeah.
Remember, yeah, he was going, meow, he's here.
Meow. Goblin.
Goblin.
It speaks.
Goblin these nuts. Mind Sliver.
You drive the disoriented spike of psychic energy into the mind of one creature you can see within range. It must succeed on an intelligence saving throw. Goblins? Intelligent? Saving throw? And that's ready. Or take 1d6 psychic damage and subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes before the end of your next turn. So that's if it like failed, it had to make like another one.
No, for the next, you subtract a 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes before the end of my next turn. So like if it had to do a saving throw.
Oh yeah, attack, I see.
Yeah, it would have had to take a 1d4 off it.
I see. But it succeeded, so
it sticks in your brain.
Yeah, it resists. It resists the mind sliver.
Let's see.
It's Gobbo smart. I'm the humble goblin.
I don't know what my climb speed is, Chris. What would that be?
Climb speed is half your movement, I believe. So if you have 30 movement, your climb speed is 15. Let me just double check that.
Where is my movement? I know where it is in the cat sheet, but I don't see it on.
It is part of your main characteristics, like strength, dex, and stuff like that. It should be the last one.
Yeah, 30 feet.
I don't see it on my sheet. Maybe
like right beside initiative.
Initiative?
And charisma.
And charisma?
Like to the right of charisma, there is initiative, and then there's movement.
I don't know what you're looking at the moment. We should have the same sheet. I'm looking at your sheet now. So you know, like, you have like strength, dex, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, and stuff like that. Like at the top under your name.
To the very right.
Yeah.
I see it. Oh, I see it. It's on the left on the orc sheet, I'm pretty sure. Unless I'm being fucking dumb. Yeah, it's a different type of sheet. Okay.
Yeah, the NPC sheets are laid out differently.
So you said it's what? Climbing speed?
Each foot of climbing, swimming, and crawling. Each foot of movement costs 1 extra foot, 2 extra feet in difficult terrain when you're climbing, swimming, or crawling. So meaning, like, since it's double, half of your total move is like your total climbing speed.
Okay, I can't make it up that cliff in one turn then.
And there are like climbing rope, pittons, and stuff like that that can assist you in climbing.
Isn't like dash an ability everyone can use?
Dash is an ability, and that doubles your movement, and technically climbing does count as movement, so that would double your climbing speed. But that is an action.
Is that an action?
Yeah,
Yes.
I've already done a spell. Chris, do these goblins wear shoes?
No, bare feet, because the footprints you saw were definitely like bare feet, goblin feet.
Can I put my... Can I reach up here? Like you said it was, what, 5, 10 feet this cliff?
10 feet.
No, yeah, it's 10 feet. I can't reach up. Okay. I was going to put my hand behind the goblin and then get the cat to jump on his face so he falls over. Be like, ah! But we'll leave it.
Nolen, your turn.
I'm sure not the guy who's glowing.
Okay. You have advantage, so you can roll twice your attack and pick the highest number, or just roll once with advantage. That's an option. 19. That definitely hits. You can roll for damage.
You have to spend an action to reload in this game? I don't actually know. This is a single bolt. That's the only reason I ask.
Not really. It's very lenient on ranged weapons in D&D. There are some stuff like the heavier crossbows and stuff like that have it on them in the description that you need to like skip a turn to reload it or something.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like the whole point of a light crossbow is that it's supposed to be very easy to use.
Yeah.
Compuncture, heavy armor, close range. Damn.
Piercing damage. 2 piercing damage. Soup. This bolt just like goes straight into the goblin, stuck in his body.
And then I'm gonna use a bit of my movement. And yeah, it's my turn.
Nice. You have successfully penetrated the goblin, but he's still alive. Sam, it is your turn. There are 3 goblins left. One illuminated by a violet light.
I'm going to... I'm going to shoot this one.
Okay.
With a dart.
A dart. Okay, cool. Roll the attack.
Oh, supposed it to be in that one.
Pwah, pwah, pwah. Yeah, that misses. Are you gonna use your inspiration?
I don't have it, I think.
Oh,
I used it last time.
You did use it.
Bardic inspiration.
Oh yeah, you do have your bardic inspiration. You can roll a d6, I believe.
I will do that. I'll use the bardic inspiration to roll a d6. 5 plus 3. Does it hit?
5. Check his
8.
AC. No, does not hit.
Damn. Well then, since I missed,
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk over to my trident and pick it up if I can. Or is that an accident?
No, you can interacting with stuff on the floor is technically free, which is why like people kind of use the interact on the floor being free as a loophole to like swap weapons without having to spend an action. If you just drop it on the floor instead of putting it away, that technically isn't an action according to the rules as written.
Okay. Well, I'll pick up my trident And I'll move there.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. Just for you guys, you can minimize this somewhere, I guess, by like double clicking on the top to minimize it. So you have this for future reference. This is like a reference sheet of like all the things you can do on your turn. What kind of movements, what kind of actions, bonus actions and reactions.
Okay. I will end my turn. It's now Luna's turn.
Okay, cool. Luna. She did her bardic inspiration. Her movement is also 30 feet. Most characters start with 30, it seems like. So she also cannot really get up there. Everybody just at the cliffside, like, ready to go up on their next turn. It is her turn. It is the goblin fighting Blaz, not flanking them. At 16, that hits. 5 slashing damage. As this goblin scimitar just gashes into Blaz, dealing 5 damage. Blaz is looking very bloody. He's not looking too good. Vic, it is your turn. Oh, Destructore is muted at the moment. Are you here? I think that's a no. So we'll come back to him later. It is York's turn.
Sorry, I forgot I was muted.
You're back. It's your turn.
It's on me, sorry.
You almost got skipped.
I honestly thought they'd be dead by now. Oh well.
There's 3 more.
So wouldn't I just keep concentrating on the spell, or could I just stop that and go attack?
You can still do stuff while you're concentrating on the spell, but if you use any other spell or ability that requires concentration, that breaks the concentration on the one you're already doing. But you can still attack and stuff like that.
I can fly, Griss, so I don't think the cliff really affects me.
Yeah. Your fly is the same as your movement, right? 30 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just flutter up there.
Is this out? Is this flanking then?
Yeah.
Is this flanking?
Both you and Blaz are on either side of this goblin, so that counts as flanking, so you have advantage on attacks against him.
Yeah.
Oh no. Does York count for flanking?
That's what I want to ask. Does he count, Chris?
When you be out, I was like, oh no.
Does he count?
He can't attack, but
he can do everything else. He can
Yeah.
He can't do his attack. He can jump on their
But his
faces. He can
position
shove.
counts.
He can pounce. I mean, I'm planning to try and shove someone off a cliff with his next action.
I think it would count for flanking, because like York is actually like quite squishy. Like one hit is enough to like pretty much kill it. So if you're like if you're like putting it right next to a monster to flank it, you're like putting it at risk. So I would like reward that risk.
So, Griss, you know that little muscle behind your foot that kind of lets you move it up and down on your leg? That's what I'm going
Your
for on the
Achilles
goblin.
heel?
Oh.
Yes, the Achilles heel. Thanks, Mckadow.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Short sword does piercing damage. Very nice.
Took his heels out.
Yeah, you just
Yeah, remember that one.
You puncture straight through the Achilles heel, cut upwards. The amount of blood loss, the damage is just too much for this creature, and he is dead. The goblin dies.
It wasn't Achilles heel, it was mine.
You hit him in his weak point. What can I say? It's York's turn.
Right.
I mean, to be fair, if anyone got hit in their heel, I'm pretty sure it would really hurt because it's like a very vital muscle.
Well, I was planning to shove that one off the cliff, but he's already dead. So,
Do you want to see if York can flank?
Yeah, there's one gobbo over here. I do realize that their token blends a bit in with the shrubbery and stuff.
Yeah, I see him. He's gonna help Blaz by jumping on the guy's face.
Okay, provides the help action to Blaz.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just gonna jump on his face. Go. Eh.
What can York do?
Claws, but you can't use, and keen smell.
Okay. Familiar can't attack, I guess.
No, it can attack, but it can do every other action available. So that actual pop-up table really helped. He can improvise. He can technically use shield, which is funny, but he's too small. It's dependent on the creature, so obviously he couldn't use a shield, but a bigger one could. He can escape. He can cast a spell if he has an item that casts it. He can't actually cast a spell himself, but he has an item that can do it. He can use it. Because he can use object, etc., etc., etc.
Yeah.
He can use everything there except attack. And he can grapple smaller creatures, but he can't grapple a big creature. I guess this would be a grapple. He's like, "Bang!" On his face.
Oh. Did I see that correctly? Yeah, okay. The claw can only do 1 damage.
Yeah, he's a cat. What cat? He's bit the bitch.
Meow.
Okay, that's York's turn.
That's your turn.
It is the violet, shining goblin's turn. He is unsure about this whole situation, but he will approach.
But that's on a cliff,
downhill.
isn't it?
Yeah, he will look over the edge of the cliff and leap at you, Nolen. Ah! Just goblin in the sky.
Nolen could just backstep and he would faceplant, though.
Can't, he can only dodge.
Dodge.
Oh, goes roll that attack.
Plus, if he misses, doesn't that mean he's going to faceplant anyway?
Yeah. I mean, they're goblins. They're dumb as shit, man.
Every 10 feet. So yeah, this is a 10 feet drop, so he'll jump off. He'll take 1d6 bludgeoning from fall damage.
So he might actually die from this.
Yeah.
He might.
He's a tiny creature, jump off a 10-foot cliff. 10 feet can hurt some humans, for fuck's sake.
He saw his chance to do an epic maneuver.
And he died.
4 damage, oh no. He was on 4 hit points.
Yeah, he did.
He jumps off, lunges at you, and like Destructore said, you just kind of step out of the way, and he just smashes in the ground in front of you, and he just twitches a little bit and stops moving.
This kind of reminds me of that bit from South Park, The Fractured Butthole, where Kyle's cousin jumps off the bed.
1 goblin left, being distracted by a cat.
Is he gonna kill the cat?
Taps his own face.
Stop hitting yourself.
That bit in Shrek 2 where Puss is attacking him.
He'll just continue attacking Blaz. That's who he was hitting already.
Nice.
An 11 does not hit Blaz. He nimbly dodges it out of the way like a true monk. That's the goblin's turn. It is Blaz's turn, who will punch the goblin.
Advantage.
I don't think you need to target in this.
So does he get advantage from York, Chris? Or?
Yes.
Not from the flanking, but
From the help, though.
From the help. Alright.
Mckadow decided to spend York his turn to make York use the help action, and the help action is to pretty much give up your action on your turn to give somebody else advantage on their next when they come up in the turn order.
It actually says here that the scummiest thing you can do is summon a familiar, give it to your best melee hitter, and just have him constantly just give the help action to him. yeah, that's pretty clever.
6 bludgeoning.
And he's mine.
You see Blaz like punch the shit out of this goblin, just going to town, like just with the fist beating this goblin to a pulp. But the goblin is still.
Stop! He's already dead.
No, he isn't.
Yeah, to your surprise, the goblin is still standing. He's like moving around, like shaking on his feet, like twirling, like he's about to lose consciousness, but he's still in the fight. He's like
This is the Gobbo's boss then, because he has more hit points than his others.
he's like Rocky Balboa in the final rounds. He didn't hear no bell.
Up, back on the street.
Wizard, it is your turn.
It is my turn as a wizard. Okay, I shall climb up this cliff.
You climb your 15 feet movement.
And I was stab him in the neck with my knife.
Okay, let's go up a shank. Small knife.
It's for opening letters, Chris.
Yeah, no. That's improvised weapon. I don't know if there's a button for it on the sheet.
I've got melee, I think, but that's it.
Just do unarmed strike. If you
No.
mean that's improvised or.
Fuck it, we'll figure it out later. I'll just hit him with the quarterstaff. Bam.
Yeah, it just you just roll a d20 pretty much for improvised, and if you are proficient with a type of weapon and the improvised weapon could fall under that type, you can get some like extra bonuses to it. But for improvised weapon, it's just a d20 to see if you hit, and improvised weapons always do 1d4 damage unless if the DM decides that it is something that it should do more damage.
I'll just bonk him.
Okay, cool. A 13, that hits. Roll that damage.
Okay.
2 damage. He was on 1 hit point. You bonk him to death.
Nice. I repeatedly bonk him to death while York jumps on my shoulder.
Yeah. Also, rules as written, D&D is very forgiving about lethal and non-lethal. If before any hit, even with swords and stuff, if you state it is a non-lethal hit, it is non-lethal. There is no real... There's no real like arguing about it, but ranged weapons can never be non-lethal. You cannot knock somebody out with a bow or crossbow, and spells are also...
But what if you shoot a blunt arrow that's just a rock on the stick?
No, rules as written, ranged weapons are never non-lethal, and spells are normally never non-lethal unless if the spell itself, like its description, is like you just put them to sleep or something like that.
Yeah, gotcha. I'd be like, non-lethal acid.
Yeah, non-lethal fireball.
For the record, Gris, I have no idea how to get rid of this square.
Oh yeah, that square lives there now. As long as you're concentrating. No, I can remove it.
Oh, that's that, Gris.
Yeah, that's the end of combat.
Our first combat against some goblin creatures in the forest. Sam. And Blaz, and Nolen, and pick as well pretty much anyone from the village that's not wizard. You guys know that there has been a goblin tribe living relatively close to the village for years now, and there is a bit of a uneasy truce between the goblins and the occupants of Long Lake Village. They leave you alone, and you leave them alone. So for goblins just to attack you out of the road coming out of the village is a bit suspicious, a bit strange. They shouldn't act like this according to the agreements made.
You can't. No agreement with goblins is valid. I'm saying this in the game.
You cannot trust a goblin.
Now, half green boy, you look like you're about to die.
I am.
Why did you laugh at him when he said that? You
Looked up.
look like you're about to die. It's fucking weird, man. You've done that a couple of times. I have to call it out now.
He relishes in pain.
Hey, stare death in the face, bud.
Suffering makes me
Blaz
happy.
down from the cliff.
Let me check on your wounds.
Gotta help Blaz down.
Really,
He's
though.
fucking looking bad.
Really though, Wizzy, you got any healing spells in that old box of yours?
What do I look like, a cleric?
Just thought I'd check. You never know.
Point at the cleric that we have in the party.
Fuck.
You mean the cleric who rolled a
It's more
one?
healing.
What
Why do I
you
keep
mean,
rolling?
roll a one? What are you talking
What's
about?
this?
I'm metagaming.
Yes, you are. Slap.
Aw. Sorry if I come off as annoying. This character I'm playing is just meant to be like chaotic in a sense.
I get it.
Yeah.
You're just like, haha, you're dying. I'm,
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
call you
just
out.
I'm just trying to play to the chaotic nature of him, really.
Hey, go for hit points back.
Cure
Yay.
wounds. A creature you touch regains a number of hit points equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. So you're doing this on Sam, giving him 4 extra hit points. Nice.
Maybe you shouldn't stay at the front when you're at this state.
I need to go and get my daughter. I'll just start walking over.
Yeah, so
Liz.
the rules, adjust classes, for ranged combat when you use ammunition states that at the end of the battle you can recover half your expended ammunition if you spend a minute to search the battlefield, and a chance to get all of it back if you spend longer searching around for your ammunition.
So, Wiz, quick thought. How about I just fly up over this forest, see if I can spot any other gobbos being idiots?
Sounds like a plan.
I'll be back in a sec. I'll just see if I can spot anything from up here in this clearing.
Good luck.
How long is it again to check for ammunition?
A minute
So I've
to
only got
get
one.
half of your ammunition back according to the rules for arrows, but for now, since you've only used like 1 or 2 things, I'm gonna just skim over that for now. You can just spend some time and pick up, what are you recovering? Is this your trident that you chucked?
My dog.
Okay.
Do I need to retrieve my trident and all my phone? Like, if I throw
Unless
my
you-
axe, do I need to retrieve it?
Yeah,
Unless you had a loyalty
Yeah.
enchantment on it.
Shit.
there are magical items in this that are like, you know, Thor's hammer, that it comes back to you. But you don't have that.
Stick he used done boomerang does.
I keep on clicking on the fucking wrong map. But I took the goblin and he fell down, so I would been able to see him, or do I need to still make a?
The one
fine,
that
just
like
take
fell
your
on the
weapons.
road.
Okay, I'll take the goblin that fell on the road.
Yeah, it would
'Cause
like be there on the side of the road, like against the cliff with your trident like impaled in its like stomach. You can definitely easily see that one with your passive perception. No need to roll for that.
Okay, because I was talking about it, thinking it was like, oh, it's just a melee weapon, like earlier during the combat.
And high edible like goblins?
I don't know. They are humanoids, technically.
Anyway, either way, if everybody's sort of like waiting or healing and stuff, I'm gonna go around, cut off some of their hair, pull out some of their bones, and burn a couple of their bodies so I can get some ash, and then shove their shit in that component pouch. Just, you know, flavor, get my components.
Okay.
I
Cool.
need hair, bones, and ash for some spells and stuff, so just grab that shit.
Yeah, and pick you flying up. Do me a perception roll to see what you can see from up there.
What do your fairy eyes say, Legolas?
14. As you fly up above the tree line, like you see the occasional plume of smoke coming from the forest surrounding you, indicating camps or something like that. Like definitely people starting a campfire or something. You
Or
don't.
possibly goblins starting a campfire.
Yeah, and way in the distance, all the way along the road, you see like in the sky up above a swirling massive clouds with what looks to be like a hole in the opening up in the clouds. But this is like way far away, at least 2 days away.
So it's just a big storm.
Oh, right. So everybody at the festival's already dead. Cool.
Well,
Well, that's not a big fucking fire smoke thing. That's a cloud. That's totally a cloud.
Well, Griss, if I can, when I come back down, I'm going to use a stick to draw a crude map in the ground of where I saw all the fires along the road ahead of us.
And you're like dealing with these goblins, wizard?
Yeah, I'm just getting hair and stuff from them.
So I saw campfires here, 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 and here. And
Why, is there stuff on them or something?
Well, as you deal with them, like you see that they are carrying on them tools and bits of meat and stuff that seem to have belonged to hunters at some point, possibly from the hunter camp you saw earlier.
Well, the goblins seem to have definitely eaten these boys. Look, hunter gear.
Good, damn it.
Anything useful, Griss? Not like the goblins is going to use it.
A small knife, much like the one that you have, that some of them carry on them, that has some like blood and residue of skin on it. It seems to be like a skinning knife that a hunter would use to like cut the skin off, because skinning knife. And just like meat and stuff on them, and their weapon-wise, they seem to be using their crude goblin bows and arrows, not like human-made bows and arrows, so they didn't take that from the hunters, and they have like crude like scimitars as melee weapons.
Do I? Oh, hang on, I want to see if I can actually use a sword. I think I can, can't I? Where would that be? Sorry, I'm still getting used to these damn sheets.
I think you can use a sword. You're just not gonna be proficient in it, which means you don't get your proficiency bonus, which is like equal to your level, so that would be like a +1 for now.
You never know when you might need a blade. I'll take one of the blades, just in case.
Yeah. On the left side of your sheet, all the way the left side, underneath strength and dex, if you scroll down, you see your weapon proficiencies there.
I will take one of the goblin scimitars.
Okay.
And I'll sniff at the meat, Griss. What is this quote-unquote meat?
Do me survival to see if you can identify the meat.
Okay. That's a good roll. It's ham, number 4.
18. Yeah, it seems to be various woodland creature meat, small chunks of meat. 4 of them in total, divided between all these goblins. Seems like they've been carrying this around for a while. With your 18 in survival, you can tell that this meat is probably gonna expire in like a day or so.
I will take enough for 1 meal for tonight.
Okay, 1 ration worth of meat.
Well, for everyone. Like, if there's enough meat for everyone, I'll take enough for tonight's dinner, you know what I mean?
Okay, cool.
Make
1 camp dinner worth of meat.
Yeah, I'll make a big pot of stew out of it. I'll make my wife's recipe.
Nice.
I say that out loud.
Yay.
Nice. Do you need any help with this, Stu?
Yeah, you can help later. But for now,
Okay.
I think that's all these filthy goblin components that I will need for my spells. Let's see at this map here, and we'll have a little look at Pick's map. See what's the best route we can go.
This is only a rough draft, mind you, but that's about where I saw all the different camps. That's not to say all of them are going to be gobbo camps, but, you know, if you want to be better safe than sorry.
Probably best to investigate them. If there's that many, that's suspicious.
Yeah, it's gonna be quite alarming for the village.
Yes, I don't want the village to fall to harm. You guys fed me, and you were very kind to me. So I think we should stop by these camps along the way, but that's just me. That's, you know, I know you guys are not all adventurers.
Yeah, we're up for it. We'll stop by the camps.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Might need a short rest before we
yes,
get there.
exactly. Let's get a little healing up and resting and see what we can do.
Yeah, alright, we'll take a short rest, I guess, until Sam's
Let's go back to that camp.
looks better. Yeah.
Yeah, to the
Yeah.
hunter's camp.
Yeah, we're gonna go rest at the hunter's camp, start the fire up, Chris. Maybe cook this food up, get a short rest.
Okay, yeah, perfect.
I'm going to use the time as well after I finish making the stew to get my one of my spells back.
As you move around, your passive perception does not pick up any more noises in the nearby vicinity. Like the animals have seemed to vacate this area, get away from like the scuffle. You don't hear things moving around in the bushes anymore. It seems relatively safe for now.
All right.
It's still like pretty early in the day, like it's not even midday yet. You move to the campsite, you take a breather, you take a rest. You're short resting?
Yeah.
Take a short rest. People are pretty fucked up. We need a break.
Yeah, so on your sheet under the name, classes, stuff like that, there should be a S rest and long rest button. If you click short rest, I believe it's gonna ask you if you want to roll your hit die, and that's how you can like heal during a short rest, but you expend your hit die until you long rest.
I'm good. I didn't get hit.
We'd still need to roll rest. Oh no.
No.
Okay.
I do this, will that still spend the die? No, it doesn't. Wait.
Nice. You make a nice stew out of the meat you managed to recover from the goblins.
Mhm.
You use the already built tents here and the other the chairs and stuff for some like rest and relaxation. Keep an eye out for any more goblins. Pick, you flew up in the sky. You saw where the fires were. You made like a map of their crude position compared to where you are, so you have like an idea of where to go once you are like rested.
As well, based on the map I showed them at least. Just a crude idea.
Yeah.
This is very Red Dead, sort of like fucking sitting by the campfire music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you spend like at least an hour long if you're short resting. You talking to each other like about the goblins or anything like that?
Where did you learn to speak Goblin?
Read a lot of books. Just happened to pick it up when I was young.
That's impressive. Can you teach me?
Sure. And I'll spend the time teaching them Goblin.
Okay.
It's pretty apparent I already know Goblin.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Just role playing.
I know. I'm just telling you that it comes across to you that it's very obvious Wizard already knows Goblin.
So Nolen, as you go to teach Wizard some Goblin words, what's the first thing you would like teach him?
Hello,
Yeah,
goodbye, friend, foe,
Okay.
hide,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah, and
Sorry,
like
And I teach you all the swears.
yeah, like Wizard said, it is pretty clear that he knows Goblin.
Yeah.
What is Pig doing?
I got to head off earlier than usual, sorry.
Oh, okay, Pig is leaving.
But
on
in
the
reality,
fire.
since I've flown up, I would like try to lead the guys. And also, just for reference, Chris, I'm saying this, I would be on alert for any potential more ambushes and be prepared, and I would be prepared to dodge out the way of any ambushes, if you will, while I'm leading them through it,
Okay,
showing them the way. You get the idea?
yeah.
Yeah.
So after your like short rest, if I understand correctly, the idea is that you're gonna go and inspect these other like plumes of smoke that Pig has spotted to see what's going on there.
Yeah, make sure it's not goblins coming to attack the village or something.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
if you end up in combat again, I would just use the fire to get a bunch of enemies to make them easier to hit for the guys at first.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'll keep us on this map for now, but are you all going together to like go and inspect this? Are people like staying behind here? Are you sneaking?
Better to go as a group, probably.
I'm not really
Yeah.
the sneaking type. But yeah, I'm definitely going as a group.
Yeah, I think we should all go
And-
as a group, yeah.
This has been great, Gris. I'll see you next time.
Okay,
Matt.
see you, man.
See ya.
I'll
ya.
put some experience on your sheet when we're done with this.
Thanks.
So yeah, you move out as a group after resting, having a nice relaxing time at the camp, exchanging some goblin words with each other. You move out in the direction of the smoke that Pick has indicated on the maps, and he's like leading you there. You brush away some of the bushes, you peek out. You see an opening, an open like area in the forest where a makeshift camp is made, but definitely goblin in origin. You immediately recognize the little tent and structures and stuff being more goblin in nature, like more like tribal, a lot of like animal hides and stuff like that, a lot of like bone charms hanging around. You don't really see any people until out of one of the tents you see the flap open and a goblin come running out, seemingly in fear of something. It looks behind him over his shoulder and it just gets impaled by a javelin that like stuck through its like chest. The goblin like falls over that. You see a bigger creature come out of the tent and putting a torch to the tent.
Is it a hobgoblin?
Maybe.
Is it a no?
Maybe. I just
Um,
saw it come out of the tent. What does it look like?
it is humanoid. It is a big hulking humanoid type creature.
Okay.
That looks like.
It definitely seems to be you would know this creature, I think. You would recognize it. Maybe Wizard has a difficult time like recognizing certain creatures and stuff, but it looks like a bugbear.
Oh, kill it then.
Wait, a bugbear can set fire to stuff?
Bugbear is like a medium. He used a torch on the tent, like a, you know, like a torch. He wasn't like breathing fire or anything like that.
Okay.
Yeah, like medium humanoid. Definitely bigger, meaner looking than the goblins. You are a distance away from this. You see this like transpire in the village. There seems to be a bugbear, or perhaps a group of them, attacking these goblins. What do you do?
Is there anyone else in the village?
From where you are, you don't immediately can tell if there is anybody else still alive in the village.
Makes like it's York's time to shine. I do that thing, Gris, where I can see through his eyes.
Oh, okay.
And then I send him in to go scouting.
Is that just something you can do? Is that a spell?
I think it's just part of the familiar thing. Let me see. When your familiar is within 100 feet of you, you can communicate with it telepathically. Additionally, as an action, you can see through your familiar's eyes and hear what it hears until the start of your next turn, getting the benefits of any special senses that the familiar has.
Okay.
During this time, your body is deaf and blind regarding your own senses, so you
Yeah.
guys could like stab me in the eyes.
Till the start of your next turn. So technically 6 seconds. So you have to redo it every 6 seconds, but I'm not gonna have to have you do
Every
that.
action, I just have to concentrate.
Yeah.
Like I'd have to do it if it was combat, but if out of combat, I can just do it. I think.
Yeah, so you see through York's eyes.
Mm-hmm. I send him in. Off you go, buddy. Let's see if there's any humans a bit.
Okay, yeah. Goes into the camp. You see lots of dead goblins, like goblin families, women, children, all killed in brutal ways. Like these have been like ripped apart. Definitely the work of a bigger creature. And as York makes his way to the other side of the camp, you spot what you would call a small warband of bugbears, like a group of at least 12 or so that you can see with York. There might be more, huddled together, carrying like a very crude banner, more like a piece of cloth on a stick with just like a crude symbol plastered on the cloth. But this definitely seems like more organized than you would expect from like bugbears. Bugbears tend to be just chaotic, animalistic, not really known for their intelligence.
No, I'm using a torch. It's weird. Right, I'll bring York back.
Okay, yeah. The cat makes his way stealthily back, jumps over a bunch of crates, sneaks under tents and stuff, and eventually comes back to you.
And I regain my own senses, and I tell the lads, there's at least over a dozen bugbears down there. Very organized. Acting very intelligent for bugbears.
Okay.
Not something I think a group of our size can take on.
Yes, but this is gonna be a big problem for the village. I don't think they're just gonna stop with killing goblins.
Possible.
You think someone else is leading them, with them being so organized?
Most likely something is influencing them. Hard to say what, though.
Maybe if we can find it out and kill him or it, we can put a stop to this, instead of just taking them all on.
We could send the ferry, but he's not here. So I think that we should probably leave it here for today.
Yes.
Conna and everybody, and I would like him to scout it ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to give you the like final scene of what you see happening at the camp. So it is safe to say that the goblins that you encountered, more aggressive than they should be, because there was a deal made between the goblins and the village, are likely being aggressive because they themselves are being attacked by somebody else. Yeah. The classic.
So I thought it was a hob, but I was wrong.
Yeah. But yes, as you did surmise as the wizard, hobgoblins, a big group of them, is probably too much for you at your level.
Bugbear.
Bugbear, yeah. Now I'm saying hobgoblin.
He's casting a fireball. Scatter.
Cool. You guys killed a few goblins today.
Yeah. Murder.
Which you get some experience for.
How much?
There are
290.
3, 4, 5 dead goblins. They give 50 experience each, so you know that's not bad. 5 of them is 250 experience.
Must divide it between us all, though.
Oh, that's between us all.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do divided between you guys, because I think that is how it is supposed to be.
That's how I did it back in my game.
Yeah.
So it's just 50
Yeah.
experience for all of us.
I was throwing just shit tons at you. So you guys were leveling up like crazy. I was like, just tear monsters, play.
That is 6 of you, right? Oh no, 5. I was counting as 3.
5, right? 1, 2, 3,
So
4,
50
5,
experience
5.
each.
And York.
You
Yeah,
can
familiars,
give me all experience.
NPCs and stuff,
doesn't
they
get
don't
experience.
really earn experience, but they might increase over time.
They might expand. So what is it each?
50.
50.
Sweet. Okay, so 16 total. Neat.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. If you manage to kill like 5 goblins on your own at this level, that would be like really close to a level up.
Yeah. It just depends how big your party is, etc.
Yeah.
Yep, that's fine with me. Like doing a split experience thing.
Okay, cool.
Just gonna have to start being more evil and killing more people.
Yeah, that was our first taste at combat in D&D. In essence, it's pretty straightforward. D20, you either beat their AC or you don't beat their AC to hit or not hit, and then you do damage. Like, that's pretty much the essence of combat, but of course all your, like, features, abilities, spells and stuff come into play that, like, make it more complicated and interesting. But, yeah, the first of many combat encounters, probably, depending on your choices, of course. So, once you've retreated back from seeing these goblins being attacked, and you're regrouped again, you've got like a second to discuss everything you saw, what just happened. You want Pick to go and scout it out more. You said, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And once like Pick has like scouted it out, depending on what he sees, of course, what's like your next plan, your move of what you gotta do after this? That you think, not like guaranteed, of course.
Just depends what he sees.
Okay. Just curious what you were thinking on doing next.
Making a pumpkin wall around the village.
It's an entire pumpkin wall out of the giant pumpkins. Okay, cool. Day 2 of the 3-day travel. 1-day travel after this, and then we'll be at the carnival. That'll be for next week, Friday probably. Then the week after that is coming up to the Christmas weekend. I think from Sunday on Monday, it's Christmas Eve and stuff like that in 2 weeks. So I don't know if you guys wanna play like the Friday before that. I'm not too sure if I'm gonna be here or not, but we'll see, I guess, how everything lines up with everyone's schedule and stuff like that. Then, of course, the weekend after that, it is New Year's Eve.
Well, Chris, what about the Christmas special?
The Christmas special. Sandal Claus.
Yay!
Yeah, I've nothing special planned this year for Christmas, but we can always do something.
You just said it.
More Sandal Claus.
Just bring Santa Goblin.
Yeah, BRB.
That's us for today. Anything you guys want to take a look at? Any questions about abilities or spells or anything like that?
No.
I know that Wizard, Mckadow as Wizard, has like already an idea of which subclass and stuff he's gonna take at his next level up. You've already grabbed your Grave Domain as the Cleric, so I don't think for your level 2 you don't need to worry too much about anything. You just get like a feature from your thing, right? Yeah.
And I think I get second level spells.
Yeah. Just checking to see what kind of stuff I gotta add to the Foundry, so you can like put it on your sheet for when you inevitably level up. Okay, cool. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys did as well, and we'll be back with more D&D. Bye-bye.